No.
You're now listening to MEME. 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 You're now listening to MEME. Yeah, yeah. MEME. MEME.
This is the MEME-Podcast, where MEME stands for music, movies, improvs everyone must envy, where we make memes on air, as you see behind me. We're the only podcast that memefies and discusses Black entertainment, past, present, and non-existent, that you need to love and respect for the purpose of you appreciating the culture more and us pushing the culture forward. I am Kim Dog.
That's a strand of weed, sir.
It is.
Yes, it actually is. Pretty popular, too.
None of that describes you.
Where my cane at?
I told you he's abusive to me. Nobody believes me.
There was a discussion. That was the trigger. Well, since I was late today, I guess that would be Josh can't get right.
And then I'm Mrs. Fix It herself because I fix shit. So I'm Jason because I damn sure don't want to be Lyric.
All right. And we are the Supreme Meme Team. This is season number 7, Soundtrack to Life, meme number 82, entitled MEMEFYING Jason's Lyric. Or Jason's Letter.
Damn, Babica.
So hashtag, you let H-Time down. Hashtag, fuck gym hats. Y'all got any hashtags? We forgot to discuss this.
I didn't even
Hashtag, what do you know? What do you know?
But you will. Hashtag, you will know.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Hey.
I don't have
Hashtag, stalkering is real and stalkering is bad.
Hashtag, simping at its finest.
Hashtag, you gonna butter this biscuit when it pop out of the oven?
Pop out of
Hashtag, walking memes.
And what was another thing she said? Oh, we gotta say.
Is you gonna host Smitty? Smitty.
Hashtag, shit that won't let you.
Shit that won't let you. You can't run away. You can't scrub away. You can't wipe away.
Hashtag, I sell TVs.
That was not as good.
No.
Oh, shit.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Hey, no, hashtag, you see them 2 bodies I got downstairs?
I did that. That was me.
Hey, hashtag, I don't play that tripping shit.
Never tripping.
So you can find us on Spotify, Apple
Ooh,
Podcasts.
hashtag alley cats.
Hashtag, I didn't mean to do that.
Hey, dog.
I didn't mean to do that.
Hashtag, the community can't hold me.
Neighborhood can't hold me. But we'll get to that. You will understand what we're talking about if you haven't seen the movie. You might have seen the movie but missed it. But you will understand. You will know. You will know.
Ain't no doubt about it.
That's what you will know.
So you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, and all podcast platforms. You're only getting season 7 and up on those platforms. If you want seasons 1 through 6, you can check us out on our Patreon page. You can go to www.patreon.com/theMEMEpodcast, TheMEME podcast. Donate, support, and become a meme or a meme-ber. So before we get into it, we want to send our condolences to Suzanne Douglas. Rest in power to the sister who passed away, who was in Jason's lyric as Gloria, the mother. We'll be talking about that today, but we wanted to give her flowers and give our condolences to Suzanne Douglas. She passed away July 6th, 2021. If you're watching this years down the line, July 6th, 2021. So we're going to go ahead and run down her resume. So we did a show on the Inkwell back in season 5.
Where she played the mom.
Right. So she was in the Inkwell.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Jason's lyric.
Hey, you know what? She might be the only actress to work with both Tate brothers. So somebody go ahead. There you go. Put some respect on her name.
Indeed. And she was also in Parenthood with Robert Townsend as the mother.
Shout out to Zaria.
She had a lot to teach.
How Stella Got Her Groove Back. She was also in Tap with Gregory Hines. Rest in power to Gregory Hines.
Funny enough, both of those movies were brought up last week also.
They was actually.
Yeah, because we talked
Terry
about
McMillan.
Waiting to Excel last week.
Yep, Terry McMillan.
And to come to find out, she was very good friends with Angela Bassett. So that's very, very interesting.
That's telling, though.
Yeah.
She was also in The Parkers, School of Rock, as well as Sounder with Cicely Tyson and Paul Whitfield. So was in way more than that, but we just wanted to highlight those. And like I said, send our condolences to Susan Douglas's family and all of those that were affected, by her passing. So peace, love, and light to Susan Douglas. You will be missed.
Rest in peace.
And then we'll give her a moment of silence. All right. So also this past week, happy born day to Alan Payne. No. G Money.
I bet you he didn't celebrate very much. I bet you you can't celebrate too much when the day before your movie mom passed.
Right.
That's a good point. Wow. Jeez.
But he had a born day on 7/7.
Lucky. 7/7/21. Those are all lucky numbers.
Yeah, 7/27/21 coming up here.
Yep. If I was a betting man, I'd play those numbers.
All right.
Okay.
So happy born day to Alan Payne. Just want to give him a shout out as well.
Oh, you don't want to call him Harry Chess right now?
I just wanted to give him respect.
Okay.
This is his born day.
Okay.
But we about to get on him in this movie.
Momentarily.
Yeah, don't worry.
Momentarily.
I was going to say with
that. Momentarily.
With Gloria and the Suzanne Bassett. We're just talking about the character. We're not talking about her.
Yes.
Now we talk about the hairy chest. That's always prevalent. So we're actually talking about him.
Okay.
So no matter what you say it, he's talking about him, not the character.
Correct. Because I'm pretty sure in no script does it say he has to look like Harry from Harry and the Hendersons.
What if he auditioned?
And they were like, no, come back when you've got a full body of fur.
So he's been building up to it.
Yeah, so he's been growing it since he got turned on.
They came out with it. When did Harry Henderson come out with 88?
This is like late 80s, early 90s.
Still going for that role.
Well, sometimes you can't give up. Your dreams ain't easy.
Stick by your plan. So topics
come back around. It always
As
come back
always.
around.
That was good.
So topics of discussion for today, we have memories like they used to be. Then we will be memifying the soundtrack and the movie, and then we have our MEME-spiracy theories.
You know what should have happened?
What?
Should have slowed that bitch down.
For a time.
Yeah, that would have been a nice chop and screw since you ain't like what I did.
Didn't have a time. We didn't have a time.
Niggas had it.
Why not?
So we can go ahead and get into it.
I feel like my table was moved. Or is my chair too far back?
Probably your chair. Yeah, my chair's kind of far back. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine.
You can scoot it up if you want.
Chairs aren't stationary.
Fucking hate it here.
So we can go ahead and get into it. Memories like they used to be. So, this movie, let me go ahead and pull it up because I did not copy and paste.
Oh, I think this is better. That's nice.
I like that.
That's nice.
I like that.
So, as I said last week, let me pull up my notes from last week.
Hey.
So, Jason's lyric.
What's it all about?
The 1994.
What is it all about?
Hey, hey.
Hey.
So, yes, Jason lyric, 1994, Afro-American erotic romantic drama film starring Alan Harry Chest Payne, Jada, I'm Still Cheating on Will
Chest
with Pop
pains.
Pinkett, or for this movie, Jada Orthopedic Pinkett Smith.
Orthopedic Pinkett. Orthopedic Pinkett.
I'd say that fast.
Bokeem, I'm Dave Chappelle's evil clone.
Evil clone, not just clone, but evil.
Woodbine, aka Woody, Bokeem, Bokum, Woody Benet,
Woody Benet,
Eddie Griffin, Tretch, and Forrest Whitaker.
Damn. Eddie Griffin don't get nothing?
his perm with the big worm perm.
What was that name of that? Remember he did that comedy special? He kept saying like the name of the comedy special, like Golden Child. What was his name?
It was Golden Child.
He kept saying it like he was saying something like Golden Child.
It was Golden Child.
Like why?
He barking it, but
Also, Tretch. I think I'm Sally Sale. Because now that I'm thinking about it, he was either trying to look like Sally Cell or MC8.
I forgot about Sally Cell.
You're welcome. I don't forget about these types of things.
Yeah, and when you said his name, I don't know which album it was. Like I used to buy like Source magazines like every single month, like Source, XXL, Vibe, and all that stuff. So I used to see Sally Cell and they're like, who is this guy? So back then we didn't have Spotify or YouTube. We go look this shit up.
Right.
You had to actually go buy the album to figure it out, or just look at the album covers. Like one day I'll figure it out.
Or if you were lucky, if a hood brother was working at Sam Goody or one of these CD stores, they would have had the CD with where you can listen to a couple of seconds
of each song.
Right.
And now you think back to it, that's a terrible way to market an album. To a couple of seconds, and I need to hear at least a verse of the hook.
Could you imagine somebody sampling the Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood album like that?
First song.
I got blood on my dick and there's no remorse. Wait up, because whoa, DMX got no sales.
Like, you know what? I'm going to pass on this album. Do you have to do NSYNC? More my vibe.
So this is set in 3rd Ward, Houston. The film is a story about a misunderstood young black adults learning how to deal with love and maturity.
Whoa. So who the fuck was misunderstood in this movie?
Well, I took this from goddamn Wikipedia.
Okay.
They lied.
I ain't right
there. They lied to you.
Yeah, lied. They lied. Yeah, that on there.
You lied.
They lied. They fucking lied.
They did lie.
So yes, so
nigga only misunderstood I know is Lucky Day. So this
them ain't that nigga. Them niggas ain't that nigga. That nigga ain't them niggas.
So here in the MEME-mories section, we speak about black stories, facts and black stories, as well as if we have any memories. We don't remember seeing the movie. We remember the soundtrack. I remember the soundtrack.
I definitely had the soundtrack.
I remember the soundtrack. I don't remember seeing the movie. I remember seeing parts of the movie younger, but I don't remember seeing it until I was older. You seen it on a regular
basis.
On the regular.
You know what? After this is over, we'll call Gus. And all I'm going to say is, they got shit that won't let you. And he'll run the rest of that shit out. I promise. We watched it because we found it funny. Mm-hmm. We were kids. I mean, we were in 3rd grade when this movie came out.
Oh no, this would be like with the Last Dragon, Juice. And
We
all stuff around this.
we didn't look at it like. I know it was supposed to be serious. We found it funny.
Like we left them into the study several times. Like it was supposed to be funny.
It wasn't supposed to be funny. But
hilarious.
We found this shit funny. We found the accents funny. We didn't know that they weren't real.
You really thought Houstonians spoke like that?
Spoke in that dialect. So we found that to be just like crazy. When the blood packs was spilling out of niggas' shirts, we thought that was just like the funniest shit we'd ever seen in our lives. When she got shot, I got shot. We thought that was just like.
I didn't mean it. Look at this.
Exactly. We thought that this movie was just her whole speech about the 7 years. I swear to God, we'll call Gus after this is over because we found this whole thing. I got flowers. Got flowers. We thought this whole shit was funny.
Like, damn.
So I can go into some black stories from the movie that I picked up. So it had an X-rated NC-17 rating due to the sex scene. It was trimmed down tremendously, and I'm talking about the footage.
I'm sure.
And then the elevator chest.
I'm sure.
I think that's a part of his contract.
I'm not touching this. It needs to be seen.
Like, show my hairy ass.
It has to be a scene of me playing basketball.
No shirt.
Hey, no, so we talked about that. Didn't we talk about that last night where I was like, or was it this morning where I was like, they just continuously disrespect this man's game. It don't matter what movie he's in, he's playing ball.
With no shirt. It's like, that's why he didn't get the role at Above the Rim.
Because
he wanted to wear it. I don't want to wear the jersey.
Right. And they were filming like in the wintertime.
I don't want to wear the jersey. This wool will keep me warm.
Keep me warm.
So the director, McHenry, Doug McHenry, I think it's Doug McHenry, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't too pleased about the Motion Picture Association of America trying to impose the NC-17 rating on the film. He also thought it was racial. The violence didn't bother them. They were uncomfortable with the sexual intimacy between African Americans.
I want to stop somebody right there. Nigga, I didn't want to see his ass either.
And you were talking literally about his ass.
I'm literally talking about his ass. I didn't want to see his ass either. I didn't want to see that thong wearing Jada, because she wasn't wearing it. It was wearing her.
I thought she wore thong. I thought she was no draws.
No, when she went to the bayou, she had on a white thong. But it was so big that you wouldn't even notice. You would have thought it was a part of the dress.
Or some granny panties or some shit. Cover up that.
It was sliding down with no help.
But yeah, I found that interesting. To where the violence was cool.
But let me talk about the other side of that.
Mm-hmm.
So they trimmed down that scene, right?
Tremendously.
I don't think it was just. Was it just that scene?
No, because that's what was giving it the rating.
Was the one scene, because there were two.
There was three.
There was three. The alley cat.
Oh,
that was like I'm like my nigga.
We got it in the.
You're doing too much,
right?
Nigga.
We got it in the field.
Mm-hmm.
We got it in Elmo's, and then we got it in Alley Cat.
Mm-hmm. But I don't think the Alley Cat one was really like they didn't have to trim that one down. I think that was just more so.
Right?
No, but it's a fact that you have three different scenes when niggas fucking. Mm-hmm. So don't be all like,
there was only.
They would seem like people be intimate. I mean, no, bitch. They be fucking the whole goddamn movie.
And if we're being fair, I'm gonna ride you.
No.
I'm gonna go with you on that because there's two very visual sex scenes, and there's only one really violent scene, and that's at the end. Well, you got to get through 3 sex scenes to get to that one.
Well, you did have
incredibly violent scene because
the burglary, you're getting shot in the back. The police got police.
But that was maybe that's what gave it.
Also,
The shooting of Mad
fake-
Dog
the
was
fake-
not as
no,
violent.
not that. I'm talking about the where he was hanging on the
the
rope
fake ass
with the
Scarface.
zzz,
That wasn't even that bad.
but it's still violent.
Yeah, no, like how you have a whole chainsaw, you got like a little cut on your stomach and shit.
Yeah, his stomach should have just fell out.
It,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Shit,
it
all
should
your
have.
intestines on
Your
the ground.
ribs should have been showing, but even that wasn't as violent. It tried to be somewhat like a New Jack City when Nino was walking through with the dog. They had a little Rottweiler.
It wasn't aggressive.
But it wasn't as violent. That was, you could have seen that on a fucking cartoon in the 90s.
Yeah, what Power Rangers?
Also, Jada had a body double for the sex scene, the main sex scene in the field.
Okay.
Because those weren't her boobs.
That was her.
That wasn't her boobs.
But that was her ass and Elmo's.
Elmo's.
That was her ass and Elmo's.
No, but that was her ass and Elmo's.
And there was it was just certain scenes. It was like cutting in and out because I was looking at it when they were like laying on the ground and the flowers were covering up. I can look, even though it was kind of in the way. It's like, yeah, that's not Jada. So certain scenes it was her. Certain times it was.
Here studying porn.
Yeah, whole Pornhub around here.
Goddamn erotica. It was a goddamn porno. Then he got mad. He had to trim down.
So yeah, it was a Romeo and Juliet in the ghetto.
I was correct.
Mm-hmm. So he said it was a Romeo and Juliet in the ghetto. It had a lot of different themes in it. The message to me was two things. I think this is the director speaking. The message was two things. Sometimes to be a hero, you have to walk away. The hero doesn't always kick the bad guy's ass. Sometimes you have to destroy the person, and sometimes you walk away. And if you truly love someone unconditionally, you have to let that person go because that person's destiny may not be intertwined with yours. So that's him breaking that down.
I absolutely agree with that.
I would say I would too, but I appreciate him saying that now because I was in the movie did it totally. Yeah.
And then lastly,
I could go with you. That's fine.
Jada and the director, Doug McHenry, had drama, hoes.
Oh shit, they fucked.
Oh, they had drama.
How?
Well, she was concerned about her image and how it was portrayed.
Okay.
Can I
No,
go?
let-
No,
no,
you
you do.
no,
You do.
no,
Gone.
because as a woman,
As
a woman, sometimes Jada, it's best if you shut the fuck up because you got this script. You read this script. You auditioned for this part. How is somebody trying to ruin your image for a part you read, auditioned for, and accepted the role?
I feel you.
Okay.
Let me take it to another level.
Go ahead, get him.
Did she do Demon Knight right after this?
Let's look it up. I got internet.
I could have swore Demon Knight came out in 95. 95 or 96.
Was she completely nudos in there too?
No, she wore the white little V-neck. Well, not V-neck, but I can't call them that more, but the wife beater and shit with the nipples showing off the whole movie and shit.
No, you can do that here. You're in a safe space.
Until it gets to the internet. But
till you get to the interwebs.
Yeah, she still has that movie. But I understand what she wanted. She always want to portray that I'm the tough, sassy, around the way girl that you can't mess with. So now I guess she just felt like she's just being portrayed as a sexual doll or something like that. Was that the issue?
Y'all have to look more into that. Oh, she's gonna be in the Matrix 4? Okay. Yeah. So let's go back to.
Well, after I think about it, yeah, does she really have roles like that?
It was actually a Low Down Dirty Shame. Then Demon Knight.
Okay, but name the movie like her those first 10 movies like in that range.
Oh, in that year?
No, in that same like the 10 movies in the last that from Jason's Lyric around that time on.
Okay, The Inkwell.
Okay, played a prissy version of herself. Go ahead.
A Different World.
Played herself. Go ahead.
Menace to Society.
Played a version of herself. Go ahead.
Let's see. The Nutty Professor.
Played a nicer version of herself. Go ahead.
Set It Off.
played the I'm a good person whose brother got killed, so I want to rob banks with my friend version of herself. Go ahead.
Okay, Scream 2.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Woo.
Scream 2, she died. Her and Omar Epps died in the first 5 minutes of that film.
So that she didn't get a chance.
Proceed.
Yeah.
So Woo.
Ritual. That's ritual shit. Woo. She played herself on the Woo was her. Go ahead.
Bamboozled.
She played the secretary, but she played the same fucking character in all these goddamn movies. My nigga.
Correct.
Oh, she was in a Pac Temptation video.
Oh, yes,
Hey,
hey.
hey,
I think of your image.
hey. You know I've been searching for someone to make it happy and get the job done. If you need a man with money,
but I can't beat it. What?
Would you still care?
The will cheat will be committed. Heaven knows, get weekend, I want to hit it. So here we go with my ride in the morning.
The Matrix.
That was
Reloaded.
She played the futuristic version of herself with Bluetooth dots and shit. Okay, go ahead. Continue.
That's it.
That's I said. She played the same. She plays herself in all these fucking movies.
Okay.
He's not wrong.
I finally realized that, but I just really realized it right now.
Well, we can go ahead and get into the soundtrack.
The slamming soundtrack.
Slamming or jamming on the one.
Jamming on.
So again, as I remember mostly the soundtrack from back in the day. But watching the movie, I have one question.
Yeah.
Well, I have two. I got several questions.
Well, I got a lot of answers for you.
Who scored this hoe?
We don't have an answer to that though.
Man, hold up.
We have to sit there and watch the credits of this movie so we can figure out who this is.
Because it was like, okay, why is this song even in this hoe? This ain't even on the soundtrack.
It's not on, and that's a part of my gripe, but we'll get there.
Who chose some of these songs for some of these scenes? My next question is, why weren't there any H-Time presents on this soundtrack aside from Brad Jordan?
That was my question.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question, actually.
So,
wait, who did the soundtrack?
We can look it up. Let's look it up.
Warren G, because it's a lot of G-Funk.
I was about to say, is it a Def Jam?
Look it up.
Warren G and them were signed to Def Jam.
I believe it's Def Jam because it was a lot of G-Funk production from Warren G.
Warren G? No, don't say that because it's not Warren. Don't give him the credit. It wasn't Warren G. It was
Warren.
Warren.
Dr. Dre's brother.
Cousin.
Brother?
Oh, like half brother?
Yeah.
Half brother.
Okay. Brother.
Friend.
Okay, different dad, same mom.
Brother.
Yeah, brother. Okay.
Half brother.
Still, that don't make no sense. That's
well,
brother.
Jesus Christ.
Black
Mercury Records. I looked it up.
Only white people do that.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm being for real. Only white people do that.
Okay.
We don't have to have the same dad for you to be my brother. We don't.
I would say more of a technicality. I'm not talking about the actual relationship.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like
To be clear,
like one or two of our parents are the same. Half in that aspect.
but still.
I don't look at you any less.
But our bond.
Correct. I don't look at you any less.
Right. Don't take offense.
Hey,
it's all good.
Hey. Accuse my stepbrother, but I don't treat him like my stepbrother. That's my brother. It's all words. It's all really about how you feel about him.
Well, that half is unfeeling.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right, let's get into these songs.
Took that personally, didn't
Yeah,
I?
Just wanted to be friends.
Niggas is uncomfortable.
I was just making a statement.
Well, shut the fuck up.
You know what? I don't want to do the show ever again.
I'll never be back. Hey.
But before I go, we do have to do boomerang.
Would you allow me to
Return.
I take back my statements. I recant.
So yeah, go ahead and get to the soundtrack. The soundtrack represent H-Time, bud. So
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
No,
Yeah, yet
it no, it
again.
didn't. The
Yeah.
movie didn't even represent H time.
So BMU, Black Men United.
No boy.
You will know.
So then here comes.
You will know. You will know. You will know.
So here comes my question.
We didn't practice.
But here's my question.
Go ahead.
What will you know?
We will. It's a feeling deep dive.
Of what?
Intuition,
No,
man.
hey, don't ask us no question about what you will know until you tell us what the fuck excelling is. Black woman. Ooh. It's some man shit.
But I told them to stop inhaling. At least I was correcting mine.
That's very true. Hey guys. What will we know? You got me.
So what will you know? Seriously. If I'm raising a young black man to be united. Ooh, we forgot that. Black men divided. Hashtag.
Yes.
Black man divided. Hashtag.
So if I'm raising several young black men, what do they know? What is it that I'm to tell them that they're supposed to know? Except for it ain't no doubt about it. They don't even know what the fuck.
Hey.
I guess
their goals. If you believe, you will achieve.
It ain't easy. Just stick with your plan.
Grow from boys to men.
Boys to men.
Like a man.
You must act like a man.
You must act like a man.
It's hard, y'all. It's hard, y'all.
It gets hard sometimes.
Act like you know.
It is.
Act like you know.
Stand up tall.
And don't you fall. You know.
Now, last week we spoke about the simplicity. Last week we talked about the simplicity on our Waiting to Excel show, meme number 81. Go check it out on Patreon. So here we are with Black Men United. It seems like it has the same premise. Very simple.
Mm-hmm.
But we're giving it a lot of praise.
It was the fact that they got that many niggas together and there was no problems.
Black Men United. Don't matter what they talking about. If it's not violence or negative,
it don't matter what
good.
You're talking about as long as you're not talking violence. You're correct.
So let's talk about who was on that song.
Who was on that?
Oh, let me bring me.
Everybody that we canceled.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, go back to R. Kelly episodes. We canceled R. Kelly. This shit
everybody that we canceled. So
this was the number one song that got canceled, or the main thing that was brought up to cancel a great deal of brothers in the industry.
Bro hamsters.
And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
All right,
that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Black Men United consisted of the artist Aaron Hall,
Aaron.
After 7.
So I was right. Aaron and Ara was on.
I didn't know that. Aaron, I didn't hear him. That's surprising. He must have been in a drug days. Everybody else was screaming and he didn't.
Ara probably told him like, "Hey, cuz this is me.
There's only room for one of us."
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably on the other side of the choir and shit. Don't look over here. Look straight ahead. We had Kenny's brothers. After 7.
Ready or not.
But because Kenny doesn't allow anybody else to write for him, so he would not be a part of this. Even though black men are supposed to be united, he would not be.
He wanted all the Jews.
He wanted all the Jews. 1,000%.
We have your boy Albie.
Yes, he was there, and so was Christopher. So light skins united.
All right, yes, Christopher was on there. Yes,
I know that.
Oh, Boaz was on there. Oh, Boaz and M.E.M.E.
And see, that's where you got canceled fully because you were like, no, they weren't there. Because of the sweater vest that you apparently were fond of, that they wore, the sweater vest with the shirts.
He had a problem.
That was the first album. Okay. They got fresh on the second one.
Okay,
they really did.
Fresh.
B-Rye McKnight. Is that Christopher Williams? DRS.
This song's dedicated to my homies in that gangster lane.
Why did you have to go so soon? Go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you. D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, bud.
Songwriter.
He wrote that.
Damn. Who was D'Angelo 9-4?
D'Angelo.
We ain't know. That's what we'll know. We'll know who D'Angelo is.
If you don't understand what we're saying D'Angelo. You
but
like
the
to say
man
we screw up people's names on purpose.
It's not even that. That's a problem for me.
Dude,
he wrote that. What the fuck did he write?
You just calling baby. You called Booby for say lazy last week for writing.
So I can't call him the same for writing an answerless question or an answerless statement.
He write riddles.
Yeah.
Okay, well somebody fucking call Batman.
Like
since he want to be the, since he want to
about marijuana.
Didn't we sing Brown Sugar last night?
It was about
no,
marijuana.
We sang Lady. So here's how we know that D'Angelo on some bullshit.
Shit.
Tell him how we. What is a doobie scratcher? Of course, I had to save you from doobie scratches.
No, I thought he said a bunch of them are itching for you to scratch them.
Man, you was wrong. You were wrong.
I hate when you do that.
You were wrong.
I hate when you do.
And as a matter of fact, a bunch of them itching for you to scratch them.
No, I'm about to Google that because that don't even match.
Pull up Genius.
Doobie scratchers.
Doobie scratchers.
So I'm like, man, that sounds like a horror flick.
But you said it too.
Doobie scratchers.
So
I hate when you do that shit.
I appreciate both of y'all doing this on the Meme podcast here. So I now have been vindicated from what that be 25 years of pain for thinking that Pac said he's looking for a personal snack.
On what song?
I knew he was up there. Looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro.
Pull the trigger,
killer.
He's a hero.
He said looking for a personal snack.
He said he was hungry.
So he's looking for a purse to snatch.
What personal snack? I was looking for a personal snack too if I was hungry.
What is
you made that extremely personal. Like you took that shit to heart.
I don't look for a personal snack.
I could go for one of those right now.
Why does that have to be personal? Why can't it just be a snack?
I mean, because it's for you.
Good for me, not for you, nigga.
But it's for you, so it's already personal.
No, but sometimes people eat your shit, so you gotta make it personal. And you know what I would do? I would take it personal. But I shouldn't. Shout out to don't take it personal.
Right.
Slip that in there.
Yeah. Is that all the people that's on that?
Oh, no. Not even close.
Not even close.
Nigga,
it's still 30. It's still 30 fucking people.
Damon Hall from Guy.
Of course. I mean, you could have put him and his brother together.
You have the original Big LA.
Big Silly.
What's he doing on there?
Like El DeMar, nigga.
Oh. I thought you were talking about LL Cool J.
I said the original Big LA, nigga.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I just heard Big LA. I was like, oh, that's LL Cool J. I was like, what is he doing on there? I don't remember any rapping on there.
We're not going to disrespect L like that.
The original Big LA.
You better get EL's name together.
EL, the DeMar, nigga.
That's exactly how you need to address that nigga. From here on out.
The DeMar. He is DeMar. I don't know who these other people is. I am
but
the
that's
DeMar.
him. That's him.
But also L is God.
I washed my hand. I said my grace. What more do you want from
God
me?
DeBarge.
He is the God DeBarge.
Maybe his name was Elohim DeBarge, but they said, hey, bro, you're doing too much. Cut that off. You're just L.
His name is the same as Genuine's.
Elgin.
Elgin.
Right.
Well, Jen is a spirit. So God's spirit.
So the God spirit.
It
loops back around.
No, God's spirit genuine.
It loops back around.
God's spirit genuine. All right, you can keep going here. Yo, we have Gerald.
Gerald.
Was all of them there? Him and his brother, was Sean there?
It just says Gerald.
Because R.I.P. to Sean, too.
Just says Gerald. Motherfucker H-Time was over there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shout out.
H-Time, bud. It's okay. So they got somebody else to rap.
Hell yeah. Yeah, motherfucking intro in this bitch.
Let me.
Kenny Green.
Inside.
But also, loops back to the debate we had earlier about who sampled the sample better. I mean,
River in the Sky. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll get there in just a second. Yeah. Joe. Shout out to Joe. Oh, Joe Cephas.
One.
Keith.
Keith Sweat.
Oh, Keith was on there.
Keith Sweat.
Yo, they even got motherfucking Lenny Kravitz on the guitar. God damn.
There was a guitar in this song?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, damn.
I thought that would have been D'Angelo.
Me too. I thought that was
because D'Angelo plays the guitar. Plays the guitar. So was that Lenny playing the guitar on Josh's theme?
You know, that could be possible.
No, that's not.
Don't put that on Lynn. We had Lil Joe from the Rude Boys.
Okay.
All right.
One nigga from a group.
We got motherfucking Portrait in that hoe.
Oh,
here we go again.
Here we go
again. Going through the same thing.
Here we go again.
Here we go. Don't wanna play the same game, but then again, I don't wanna go through it.
Okay, continue, because this is where we get fucked up.
Yeah. Aura. Let's go through his catalog real fast.
We're not. Shake him.
Well played.
Shake him.
We ain't trying to get canceled here.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Oh. But motherfucking Silk. Silk almond milk in his hoe.
Silk almond milk.
I'll say it by him, man. So Silk was on there. Savory.
Savory.
I'm not calling that nigga Savory.
I mean,
Savory. You sound like Murray J with the dancer.
I'm
not calling nigga Savory.
Okay. I mean, I gotta back him. I gotta back him on that. If that man would have said Savory off rip, you would have escorted him out the door. You would have cut all this shit off and been like, you know what?
There is no pause for this.
You're doing the most.
There is no problem. There is no pause, bro.
What's your last name?
Maybe he's looking for an excuse.
Excuse. All right, then we got Stokely from Mint Condition. Tevon.
Tabino.
And so this is what makes me mad. It says Tony. Then
has
it says,
done it again.
No, it says Raphael and Dwayne.
I mean, they are Tony.
Tony. Like, why you gonna put that in there? Like, just put Tony. Nigga.
What about the other Tony?
And
what about the other Tony?
Tony. That's all. And then you have finally a young
Tonys.
Two Tonys. And then you have a young Usher.
Who?
Usher Ramen.
Who?
Usher Raymond, nigga.
You know, did you say Stony?
Stokely.
Not Stoney Jackson.
From Mint Condition.
I said Stokely.
Oh, okay.
I said his name right. They call him Stony though. Okay, go. Stony Jackson.
That is immediately, because no matter what, that's
immediate disrespect.
All right, but yes, that's everybody that was on Black Men United. So there's some heavy hitters on there.
Heavy. So it changes the outlook, or it changes the how it hits compared to Shoop. Due to the heavy hitters.
Most definitely.
So then we had the Whitehead Brothers.
Classic.
Get down and pray that you will stay
with a man like me and forget I was a G.
Forget I was a G.
Okay, so my opinion of this song is that it's a ghetto pretty woman. A man's ghetto pretty woman. Take me with
Julia Roberts.
Yep, take me with you and forget that I was a whore.
Forget I was a whore. This is what I think about when I hear this song.
Threw away my pager.
Got my number changed again. No, I was thinking, so you did all that. What are you gonna do for work?
Well, I mean, he changed his name, so maybe he's got a regular. I mean, his last name is Whitehead. Is he related to?
No, that.
Hey, that's my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But is he? So maybe his first name isn't like Larry or something like that. Maybe it's Lawrence. And he could get like a whitish name going.
Yeah, but still, you have no plan. You just, I met this chick and she's a fly honey dip. Ooh. And she
What do you know about her?
She's fly.
And
Ask no question. I'll tell you no lie. The girl was fly. But then he didn't want to go to the clink anymore because he didn't want to mess up with how she felt.
The clink.
If he was to leave this world. This
nigga.
I think the other actual verses had more depth to them. That rap was terrible. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't.
No, the rest of the verses coincided with that rap. They backed it up.
No, it was good storytelling.
Okay.
I'm trying here. I love the song.
I know you do.
I don't care what you say.
But I also want to point out.
Be a G no more.
I also want to point out that this has the same intro as "Sitting Home" by Total.
This came out first. Puffy's a known stealer.
We know.
I will not
sit here and allow you to
sit
home waiting for you and staring at these walls is all I do.
And they go sell all that man stuff. Anyway.
So then we got mint conditions. If trouble was money, trouble was money, I'll be a millionaire.
Y'all got more problems in a little bit.
But where the money at? I need the cash flow.
Hey, what is that? Show me the money. What is that? The show me the money guy?
Oh, Cuba.
No, not that. Not the goddamn Jerry Maguire. Who was that dude that was dancing that was like went viral like not too long ago? Oh, where the money resides.
Hey, where the money reside? Where the money reside?
Oh,
where the money
the
reside?
cartoon dude?
Where the money reside?
Oh, okay.
And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Oh, actually, before you get into trouble with money, there was number 3. Actually, was Candyman by Lil.
We skipped it on purpose.
No, YouTube skipped it because they would
have.
have shit.
It's not on here. It's not on here.
Yeah, on the actual version.
Oh, I thought you were skipping it on purpose.
No, it's actually on the actual version.
Well, because it's on the actual YouTube, not YouTube Music.
Ooh.
YouTube Music? Oh, no.
Boy, y'all trash, boy. And I trusted y'all. I trusted y'all. Y'all had the Juice soundtrack. Nobody else had it.
Nobody else did have that.
So I trusted y'all, man. I can't use y'all no more. So if I'm the candy man, the C to the A-N-D-Y, man. Funky and funky unless you want my jam.
About to get funky in a dash.
No,
check it out.
My problem with this is that it's Big LA. Let's start there.
Not the original. Not Elohim.
No, that's the
barge.
The barge. And then the Big LA goes back to LL Cool J.
But I'll never get over this man calling himself Big Silly. I don't hear anything else.
The song was terrible.
It was a bad song though.
Yeah. Sorry, Pops.
Oh, your dad liked it?
No,
he likes
LL Cool J.
He likes LL Cool J.
And I never understood it. Me personally.
So, Tony.
Just like my papa.
Dun, 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 dun.
If I could be the man he was.
Just like my papa.
Just like my papa.
Shout out to that sample.
Yeah, shout out to them. They had the horns, bud, and the bass line, bud.
I might put that there with goddamn UNITY.
Nah.
Shit.
He makes a lot
Say
of
dead ass.
Dead ass motherfucker.
He makes a lot of blasphemous
No, I'm doing like this.
statements.
You got Just Like My Papa, UNITY, New York Undercover theme, and there's another. Oh, goddamn, Troy. Those are my 4
a theme song.
Nigga, the horns on goddamn New York Undercover soundtrack are fucking legendary to me, nigga.
You left one.
I wonder why nobody sampled that shit yet. No, you're that part. I just want to. That's what sample. That's sample that part.
What about the horn on Living Single? If we're doing that,
Mm-hmm.
They're just like no. Well, that's not for me personally. No, like, that's where the singing is.
Well, you got
that goes harder to me than the actual.
You forgot one, bro.
Go ahead. I said Troy. That's
No.
the greatest of all time, right there.
It's up there. It's not
Troy's
fucking
the
with Troy.
greatest
No, it's
horn
not
sample.
fucking with Troy.
Okay.
Ed O.G. and the Bulldogs. Be a father to your child.
Oh shit! Shout out to Avery for
I'll play it later. I'll play it. Yeah,
that's a good one too. That's a good one. That's 5. That's 5. I like the energy. That's 5. No, but I say like those like the 5 horn samples that I remember like they're like that stick with me.
Be a father to your child.
We don't have any.
So yeah, we got.
But
Just
I'm
Like Your Papa.
childless.
Then you got Casey Haley of Joe Desi.
Mm-hmm.
If you think you're lonely, go ahead, sir. I'm not gonna do any justice. Go ahead.
So I got. Now I was saying one of my that's my iconic Casey song. That's the one I identified with when I was a kid. I used to play a song over this song and "I Miss You" by Air Hard, like the two most played from my childhood.
You know what? And that's why you cool getting yelled at.
You mean the word?
Cole getting yelled at.
So
What'd he say?
I don't know. To me,
You?
to me,
Okay.
I prefer the Bobby, but it may be because there's emotion to me tied, or with me. There's emotion with me tied to the Bobby Womack version.
Okay. I'm assuming definitely heard the Bobby Womack version first.
Of course.
I did not. I heard the KC version first.
My parents did that. Like, my parents did a good job.
Hey! Don't disrespect Cherry Moon.
I'm not
because she didn't play Bobby Womack
I'm
in
not.
4K.
You can call her right now. That's fine. She called me. She called me this morning. She didn't call.
I'm gonna tell you, bitch.
She didn't call you. She didn't call you. She called me.
She told me to turn off that Bobby Womack and turn off some Tony Braxton.
But my parents did a real good job at that.
That's my pillow. A pillow.
I heard.
Can't see. Can't see shit. Well, listen.
They played like that type of music like it had just came out. So
Get comfy.
Yeah, man. About to go sleep around this bitch, man.
his back
You
hurt.
got some wangs in your shit.
It was his choice.
Yeah. You want to eat first?
Y'all wanted to eat some Domino's?
You can leave. You can leave.
No, but so again to like I feel like you feel Bobby Womack's is the better version. I feel like KC's version is one of the best remakes of all time. So I can see yes, boy, I said all goddamn time. Even better than motherfucking Whitney Houston, I'll always love you, nigga. I said to me, nigga.
Better than Drew Hill, The Love We Had.
That's up there with me too. Thank you. That's another one. And baby girl, I was tired. So you can talk about laying down. There's a whole fucking lot about that shit. Shout out to that song.
I got a couple more that just wait a minute.
I already said Darnell was better than Stevie on Knocks Me Off My Feet.
No, because
we'll go ahead and run down the next one.
Oh yeah, while you look for that, we'll go to the next. What next song?
Jamisha.
That
nothing going on but the rodeo style.
Yes.
You're gonna do it this way. But the safe sex thing.
That song was cool.
I fucked with it.
I fucked with it. It's a good song.
But
I didn't care after If You Think You're Lonely Now,
I didn't care
weird.
One way or another.
I didn't like the I didn't like the sequence.
If that makes sense. I didn't care about it one way or another.
And I'll say, of course, I remember this song because, like I said, I listened to that song over and over and over again. So what came right after that?
Rodeo Style.
No, Rodeo Style.
Oh, you said after.
After If You Think You're Lonely Now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So that's embedded in my head for the rest of my life, too, just off the fact that it was right after it.
So I'm going to go through, like, the ones I didn't really care for, like J Quest, Up and Down.
Yeah, that was
LSD, Love
That
is the
didn't
Key.
make any sense to me. That Up and Down song.
Yeah, I was like,
I was confused.
Yeah, go up and down.
But it wasn't about what it started out about, and what the chorus was about wasn't what the song was about.
And which one was LSD, Love is the Key? I think that one was cool. I think LSD, Love is the Key is cool. I like the beat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the DRS, No More Love, I didn't really care.
Yeah,
well, it's pretty much like
Ain't
No Love in the heart of the city. Da-da-da. Ain't no love in the heart of town. No. Then, of course, Brian B. Rye.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Love.
I don't care about that song. So I know that there are Black women who just think that Brian McKnight is everything, and he's not. When he sings softly, he's cool. But
I'm just doing a soundtrack while you're talking.
I could do better.
No, I did fuck with it. And going back and listening to the soundtrack, I was there was songs I had forgot, like
Walk away, why would I?
I got so much love for the homies in the hood. I got to maintain. Life is just a grain of salt with so much pain without a thought. Dum street life. That's all I know.
Me too.
So yeah, so that song, I forgot about the main condition of trouble.
The beat on that song is very familiar.
Which one?
The Walk Away.
Probably that West Coast.
Doom, doom, doom.
Oh, dude.
Doom, doom.
Above the Rim.
Doom, 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 doom.
Fucking
Yeah.
Warren G, regular.
Doom, doom.
Similar.
No. That's a
No,
that's
this
a direct
is
sample.
not. This
That
is
bass line.
that.
Baseline.
No, that Regulate is a direct.
No, not regular. I'm talking about the song we're talking about.
Because it's not. No, this isn't pulled from Can't Forget. That's
no,
not
I'm saying
it.
it's the similar. It's similar.
No,
It's
but
like-
no.
this sounds
That bass line is it's a sample from somewhere.
It is, but it's not.
It's
It's
not
not.
Regulate.
It's not Regulate.
We'll look it up.
It's like right at the tip of my tongue, right?
Yeah, but it's not Michael McDonald. I can give you that.
So yeah, so that song, and then Jail Felony, what is it called? Niggas and Bitches?
Niggas and bitches.
Not brothers and sisters.
Not brothers
So-
and sisters.
So YouTube music
We
failed
don't
me
want-
once again.
Well, YouTube music is trying to set you straight.
They took out Candyman.
Yeah, they took that blasphemous thing out of your life.
And they're telling you it's no longer time for you to be calling people
Niggas
niggas
and bitches.
and
My
bitches.
brothers
You need
and
to be talking about
sisters.
brothers and sisters. But
Thank you.
meanwhile, while you're doing that,
We
niggas and
out
bitches.
Here. We out here. Oh, but look what else they did.
Clean.
You was better off going on regular ass YouTube. Cause them niggas
They
hold
took
you.
took your ass to Forever Young and just bought the album.
It's right up the street.
Like, get you a CD. You got a CD player, don't you? They still sell these CDs.
So overall, I fucked with the soundtrack heavy. I forgot, like I said, I forgot about those songs, Main Condition, and the Walk Away, Why Would I? So yeah, so I'm like, okay, these songs, Bob. I fucked with them.
Yeah, it had a good vibe.
Yes.
So that's why I say, of course, we say it's definitely better than Waiting to Excel.
Of course, boy, it woke me up. But I was like, damn, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Damn, boy, I'm like, damn, I'm
All I
happy.
really want
Is to be happy.
Dum, 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 dum.
So yeah, it was a good energy changer. I'm gonna have this Boomerang album gonna do.
It's gonna be even better because Boomerang is sweet, but also it's got some uplifting music.
Lord, so she's ready for the soundtrack. I can see.
I've listened to that soundtrack numerous times in the past year.
I think I'm gonna get to the Nutty Professor soundtrack so I can listen to Touch Me, Tease Me by Case.
You don't need to wait.
I know. You're the only one.
So we can go ahead and segue into the movie.
Segue into the movie.
That should be the. Yes, I like that.
And do that every time.
Every time.
Oh, I'm gonna start making some drops specifically for certain things.
Oh shit! Cut that out and put that on the board.
So we're gonna do the shows differently. We're still in the process of experimenting. So we won't be doing the scene by scene as you guys so love. I only got 2 people that listen to our show, but
I was one.
It was me.
Oh.
So yeah, so we're gonna break it up. So we're gonna talk about the characters and then build around them with the scenes, opposed to going scene by scene by scene by scene by scene, turning a 2-hour movie into a 4-hour movie with our discussion. So
bullshit.
So we can start with Mad Dog and Gloria because they are the foundation of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So we can speak on that first. We're going to go into that. So their relationship, great at first. 2 beautiful, well, we'll get into that. We'll get into that aspect. two beautiful children. For the sake of just going over it now, then we'll get into what we feel happened along that long stretch.
Okay.
Two beautiful children. He goes to Vietnam,
Mm-hmm.
They said it made the Vietnam.
and then was it they shot his leg off, or his leg was just wounded, and he had to walk with the cane?
No,
he
he
had
had a
fucking
prosthetic leg.
Oh, okay. Okay, so when he came back, as she says in the movie, he wasn't the same since he came back.
When you really think about it, let me get spiritual on you. Maybe put the 5% of knowledge on you.
Get prophyletic.
Okay,
on
God. Okay,
all right,
peace, God.
All right, let's do the math, God. Hey, what does Allah stand for, God?
One.
No, it said
Arm, leg,
That man-
arm, head, son.
I'm thinking about Islam. I self law and master. I'm thinking about Islam. Yeah.
That too.
Yeah. Arm, leg, or arm, head.
So you lose your leg, you don't feel like the God that you once were, right?
Okay.
Because you're no longer complete.
Exactly. So when you go back to that scene where he started wild, where he kept saying, "You gonna let me go? Why? Go on my leg? On my leg." So you can tell that was his. That's what made him feel like less of a man, which drove him to drinking.
And you have to stand on your own too as a man.
Boom. So he already feels like less of a man, so he resorted to drinking.
Not just that, but most vets that live through it say that you can't believe the things that they have seen or done,
That's true.
and they can't live with it, which will also lead you up a bottle.
Very true. Keeps the ghost away.
Mm-hmm. And I've heard stories from other people, or stories that I heard from other people about like their uncles and stuff that were in Vietnam, and they were like, "Yo,
they don't come back the same."
Right.
Yeah. So I feel in that aspect,
Nigga, you've seen dead presidents.
Mm-hmm. That's a good example.
Yeah, we never did. We should did dead presidents.
I love that. I've advocated.
But most of the soundtrack mostly has like old hits on it, right?
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's right up my alley.
We just do it to do it one day.
Along with Set It Off.
Thank you.
Yes, we set it off.
And Moonwalker.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Long we ain't gotta do what Ghost or whatever the fuck he did.
You want to do Ghost Dog?
That's where it stops.
You go too far.
Stop it right there.
No, but with Mad Dog, what the highlights, I'm glad that Glory was the one that highlighted later on that he was never the same after the war. The war is what did it to him, and she chose to remember the good side of him
because she did speak about him very lovingly.
Yeah, so it was good to see like that part because it was basically showing that off that one scene. It's like, oh, get away from me, get away from me, you're drunk. And of course, I say as a child, when you watch that movie, you don't understand the full dynamic. You think, oh, this Mad Dog out here wild, his name is Mad Dog, so he must be crazy. But now you look older, going back and looking at it, it's like, well, goddamn, like where was the people get the help? But then you start to realize that's where they talk about a lot of us did not receive the care or received any kind of care or any kind of congratulations or any kind of thanks for coming back from that war.
They all needed to be evaluated, given therapists.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was.
So that was another hashtag I forgot.
What was that?
I would say it would be sins of our fathers.
I know you mentioned that on another show as well.
Yeah, when another show they put me part 2.
Was that Tony? Sons of Soul?
Yeah,
it was Sons of Soul.
Sons of soulless fathers.
Hashtag Sons of Our Fathers.
Sins of our fathers, yeah.
Okay, I remember that.
So you have that, then that leads to, well, I don't know if we're going to go directly into, I'm not saying go directly into the sons, but we're probably back to him and Gloria. So obviously he became, I wonder if he was abusive before that.
I want to go with no. So, he was loving, caring, and loving enough to where you loved a son that wasn't yours.
It was that proven,
excuse me,
that son wasn't his.
I want you to look at Jason.
On looks alone, I totally agree with you.
That nigga looked like Richie Valens. You cannot tell me.
He was one of the DeMarges.
Exactly. You cannot tell me that. I mean, I get that we make children in every color. The color spectrum starts here.
Mhm.
But no, sir. That is a child from a previous relationship.
So is that why he tried to treat like he was his homeboy and shit? Like, oh, Mad Dog, come down. Like, nigga, we ain't we the same, nigga. So it's not his child. That's what you say. But still, I have to treat it like they're the same father.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I love that theory. I love that theory.
Speaking of ass whoopings,
that
ass whooping at the beginning
was warranted. It was earned. It was deserved.
Hey, you gotta be quicker than that, bud.
He was quick after that ass whooping. He beat the ice cream truck down the fucking street.
If he was smart, you should have hit him too. He should like snatch money, like bumped him a little bit.
Did that kid turn into Usain Bolt? Grew up to be Michael Johnson or Usain Bolt?
Probably Michael Johnson.
He went to Dallas. He's from Dallas.
So after having they moved up to
So
Dallas.
they moved after that ass whooping.
Well, he ran to Dallas.
You didn't see the flames behind him?
What?
Nigga took off like a train.
I heard the brakes beat off.
Literally, he could not stop.
Oh boy.
Literally.
He could not stop.
But
Okay,
yeah,
but that ass whooping was warranted.
And he taught his son a lesson on that. Don't ever mess with the man's property.
Not just that, but he taught him 2 lessons. You never leave your house without money in your pocket.
That too.
He told him 3 things. There was one last one. He told him Uber was the future.
He didn't listen.
No.
Fuck Elmo's. Uber is the future.
That nigga trying to create Best Buy and shit.
Not with them TVs.
I mean, but them TVs was what back in 93, 94.
He got phased out. He got phased out.
No, I
Elmo's probably turned into Moe's, and he sell nothing but.
He turned to the Simpsons.
Gotta go to Moe's. No, that's the Mexican restaurant. Yeah, Moe's is
You gotta get it how you get it. Shit. Vivo.
Nah. Hey, what if Elmo got older and his son took over and he did fried chicken and barbecue and foot massage? That's what he did.
Jones barbecue
foot massage.
Putting barbecue on the feet. Oh man, you did terrible.
You done fucked up.
Now, before we get into the next slew of characters, we have to address the goddamn accents, boy.
Oh boy.
Hashtag y'all let H-Time down, boy. H-Time down. Now, as I said, I was like, maybe being that they were going for the Romeo Juliet feel, they want to take it back to the Shakespearean, plays and things. So they did
that with Othello, and they didn't fuck up that badly.
Have you seen Chirac? Oh, was it the Chirac? No, what was that with Nick Cannon?
Chirac.
Yeah, they were.
Did they talk with accents?
Was that Chirac the one with that Spike Lee did?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Chirac. I never saw that shit.
We don't. We consider Nick Cage. Nick Cage.
Different movie.
We don't watch Nick Cannon movies like that.
Well, I'm just saying from the aspect, I think that they had accents in there. I think, or they may have did the movie in like a spoken word format. I got to go look at it. Sorry for bringing it up, but I could have thought like y'all would have seen it. Like yeah. So again, my point being,
why didn't you watch it?
I didn't want to watch it.
So
I didn't want to.
Imagine that on 12.
I'll be honest.
You talking about the police?
Spike Lee has not made a movie I wanted to see since
Bamboozled.
I was trying to think something past that, but I really can't.
What was the movie with him and where he directed and brought Denzel back into the scope? He was a negotiator. hostage negotiator.
Nigga, the Equalizer.
Hostage negotiator, not a hostage ass whooper.
Okay.
He was a negotiator.
Okay.
He would go in and negotiate.
I kind of know what you're talking about. But was that Spike Lee that brought him back for that?
Yeah.
Was like Out of Time or some shit? Or Deja Vu? One of the movies?
No, this was like later. We got the goddamn
Caputo.
We got the Caputo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because they were talking about, it was cool that Denzel came back around to work with Spike because, Spike is the one that blew him up for the most part.
You talking about More Better Blues and shit.
Spike Lee joints.
But I thought he got blew up in Saint Elsewhere.
He didn't blow up.
He
didn't do nothing after
So
that.
what we have that large?
No, he came on. No, he came on the scene with Saint Elsewhere. His first breakout performance was Glory.
Right.
Then it was Philadelphia, Malcolm X. That's I remember bullshit with like Virtuosity and all that shit. Hurricane.
Inside Man.
Inside Man. Oh yeah, I forgot about that
2006. That's Spike Lee.
I remember hearing the name of that movie.
That's a good movie. I seen it.
I don't think I've ever watched it, if I'm being like for real.
She Hate Me was the last one I saw.
Did he do I Think I Love My Wife?
No, that was Chris Rock.
Love that movie. Wife.
Talking about my wife. That shit is gonna be forever
Talking about my wife.
hilarious to me.
But yeah, these goof ass accent. Third time's a charm.
No, he said fourth.
Fourth time. No. Oh, I thought whatever.
No, he said
it don't matter what he said. It's how he said it. I felt disrespected.
No, you know what was disrespect? You're not from Houston.
I ain't gotta be.
You do.
I don't gotta be from Houston.
What he said to me pissed me off was, "I'm fitting to go."
No,
I'm fitting to go.
Fitting to go. What did he say before that? Where he said, 4 times a charm.
I thought it was third.
I was just asking.
No, he said, I say you didn't forget the why.
You didn't forget the why?
No.
When he said that, I was like,
see you didn't
right.
I see you didn't forget the why.
Yeah, so let me jump on the point that
you weren't toughened up in jail, bud.
He basically was saying like the overall perception that Americans have of Texas is, they ride around on horses on the freeway and some goofy ass shit.
No, so that's what I was saying earlier though. Like me and my brothers, we thought that y'all talk like that, like for real. Like, so we weren't focused on like the accent part of it, which would have made it even more funny if we
if you
knew that y'all didn't talk like that. But we thought that y'all were a bunch of like cow riding hicks. Yeah. Probably the same image that y'all have of people from Nebraska.
Yeah, we think I'll be chilling in the cornfields and shit.
Yeah.
Wow. But there's some real cities out there where people just move around regular.
I wonder if there was some kickback for that from H-Town.
I'm sure there was, because I wanted to know why there was no H-Tonian
presence
in the movie or on the soundtrack. I'm sure Big Tuck was around.
No, Big Tuck was a child.
I'm sure Big Pokey was around.
Big Pokey might have been around.
DJ Screw and them was doing their thing.
Goddamn Jay Prince was around. Shit.
Yeah. Rap-A-Lot was popping.
Rap-A-Lot. Well, there was a Rap-A-Lot poster on Josh's side of the wall.
But that's the reason why I said that. I think that they did that purposefully for the Shakespearean, like, okay, we're gonna do this and we're gonna give, we're gonna have some distinctness. We just don't want to just do a movie and be like, okay, yeah, this is the ghetto Romeo Juliet.
Well, then they should have did it in Dallas.
Extra layer.
There wasn't, but that layer was blank. That's like giving me an extra layer of cake, but not putting frosting on it.
Yeah. What if Jason's lyric was done in Oak Cliff? We would be extremely offended by that shit.
It doesn't matter that they're trying to add an extra layer by putting it in Houston. Like, disrespect is disrespect. But
the disrespect really comes from the actors and actresses for not putting in the time to get the accent right at the end of the day. They should have
No,
taught
but that also comes a part of the directing team.
True.
Because and producers, because sometimes I was gonna say order, but you don't. That's not the proper word. You hire dialect experts to help your actors get a better grasp of the dialect that they're trying to portray on screen.
If
I don't feel like that was done here.
If I may get into my since I'll call it my woke bag, since woke is the word that they don't like to use anymore.
Okay, go ahead.
So let me tell you, my sister, why that's messed up. You see, we are attributing all of this stuff that we attribute to these Caucasian movies that have bigger budgets to these lower budgeted black movies. And then we wonder why, they're not on the same level. And then we sit here, we're critiquing them. But really, they didn't have the budget. They just did the best they could. Well, let me throw
that back at you, my diet woke brother, because your point is half baked. Because the same thing that you are saying we're doing to this movie, you just did to only the black actors. You said, and I quote, these black actors did not take the time to get to know the dialect of where they are going to. So what you're saying, my black brother, is that these actors should have come out of their own pockets, even though some of these were up and coming actors and did not have the fundage to fly back and forth to Houston or fly a person out personally for themselves so that they could get down with the accent. So you can't put that on just those black actors. You got to put that on the production team, on the directors.
You know what? I'm not going to step on your point because you said some real shit. But at the end of the day, if you want to be the master at your motherfucking craft, you'll get your goofy ass out there and go to Houston and figure out how to goddamn talk and make the movie right.
What you're not going to do right now is sister act me. Because if you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
No, but the way life is, shit just won't let you.
Shit that won't let you. You can't wipe away. You can't scrub away. You can't flush away.
And you can't win. The world ain't even. You can't get out the game. You can't win, child. You can't win, no way. Because the world ain't got no shame. Thank you.
Mike told us back in 77. Goddamn. Should have listened.
But you didn't.
But that's just my spin on it. So it's wrong all the way around. We can't just put that on the actors.
It is. So newer class of actresses and actors who do these lower budget films, work on your craft.
Well, because I'll give you this. You got some niggas coming from Britain that'll probably nail that accent.
Easy.
With no issue. So
now I'm about to show you, this is why the shows run long. So I can tie this shit back into the whole argument why can't we get African Americans to play African American role? Bitch, cause y'all motherfucking take the time to figure that shit out and really work on your craft. Goddamn Okuye, he had goddamn a friend down. Even goddamn, shout out to Lakeith. Lakeith did pretty well also. And they maybe hate that nigga. But like they actually put that work in. That's what we're talking about.
Right.
You can't give me all these I don't want to say love cost thing that's in the Cannon movie, but like all these what
is
random
going on with you niggas and Nick Cannon today?
No, that shit just popped in my head right when I thought that. But like, you know, the lower
the straight to DVD movies.
With the half-ass actor, that nigga just in there talking and look at the camera halfway. Like you don't take the time to learn how to do that shit. But then y'all won't support us. Nigga, you don't try.
That's why we don't support you, because we can tell that you're not trying.
You just want to put something out and expect
I want to say this out loud. Like, y'all need to give Columbus Short another shot. Have y'all ever watched True to the Game Part 1 or Part 2? They about to do Part 3, and this nigga give his all for little to no money. But that's the type of energy that I'm looking for when you come to a role. Not Tretch sounding like a New Jerseyan playing a Houston.
I appreciate it.
Playing a Houstonian, sounding like a New Jerseyan, playing a Houstonian.
You know what? I apologize.
I apologize.
Because I had to tell that nigga out back.
Believe me, I do.
I had to tell him out on the patio that he was even wrong in how he was going about who was the greatest actor in this movie. He said Forrest Tretch. What we're not going to do is disrespect Woody Benet because he played the fuck out of that Josh role.
So here's my thing, and this is my
You
breakdown.
remember the why?
So along with the accents, back in the day, I thought Bokeem was the worst actor I've ever seen in my life. It took me watching Queen and Slim, and I was like, yo, this guy's pretty good.
His accent was pretty bad.
I don't know.
But still the overall acting, acting was like, oh, okay, all right, cool.
But even when it's little bit roles like that, he still.
Hey, cuz he let Pac get killed, then I ain't mad at your video.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
I can't trust him.
Yeah, I don't like that.
He let Pac get killed.
Yeah, you supposed to step in front of that bullet. That's Pac.
Yeah,
you Woody.
You're only Bokeem. You supposed to die for Pac.
That is your claim. That's what you here for.
Well, your dreams ain't easy, my nigga.
Think about you playing, nigga.
well, Pac couldn't because he ain't stepping away.
Well, no, Pac stuck to his plan. His plan was to die young. He kept rapping about it. You know, the universe don't understand, can't, and won't.
That is true.
So
I was wrong.
you got it.
All right, so we can go ahead and get into y'all want to do well, let's do the scene before we exit out with Mad Dog, the night that he got killed.
The night he got handled. The night he showed up with flowers and they put them flowers on his grave.
They buried him in the backyard.
You know it. Hey,
Still back there.
right above the clothesline.
Yeah, that's why they always have to fold clothes.
That's why them seats was so stiff.
So yeah,
because there's a dead body decomposing underneath them. They didn't have no box.
Throw them in there.
They didn't burn.
I don't want you to go to jail. So yeah, so Mad Dog breaks through the door, which was a bathroom door, and acting as the front door.
Because there were like 3 front doors.
So he break through that with just a bust through that door.
Yeah, he was so drunk he can't feel his shoulder.
So if they replaced his leg, was his arm bionic?
Why? Why would it be bionic?
Wait, what?
He's an Uber driver.
What?
He's not. This is not RoboCop. He wasn't a police officer.
Like,
it was like, let's rebuild
like to
his
where
body.
he was metal from all the like he's cyborg. He's metal. He's cyborg all the way down. Like he's the $1 billion man now.
He's an Uber driver. Come on now.
I got a break for that.
Okay.
You get a nigga a pole. Get you out of here.
So he busts through the window. So through the door. Through the bathroom
that
door.
That sounds like some bullshit I say. Now we just being dramatic.
Bathroom door acting as the front door.
So wait, how do you bust through the door? How do you get leverage? That's not funny.
Not on his bad leg. That's why I said it's his arm bionic. Nobody's listening to me.
Yeah, because he shouldn't have enough leverage to.
Like I said, because it was a bathroom door acting as a front door.
But he also had liquid strength.
I learned how to say you're right.
He also had liquid strength.
So yeah, so he busts through the door trying to kiss on Gloria, and then the homies woke up. They was like, "Oh man, we gotta handle this. We gotta handle homie today. Ain't nothing we can do now. He ain't outside. He inside now." So boom. So they go They go peek out. They ain't go in and be like, "Hey, get off my mom." They just peeking through the other door. That was probably the front door acting as the bathroom door, which should have been on the outside. That's another story. But Josh goes to get the pistol.
Get the piece, get the Draco.
But then he just holding it like, damn, but I don't want to kill him.
I mean, but look at the underwear he was wearing. He wasn't ready that day.
Was he wearing dun to
But as he was looking out the door,
white.
But as he was looking out the screen door the first time, he was like, he wanted to smoke.
Like he had all the energy for that nigga. After he ran in the house, and they looked at that nigga.
How many niggas have you ever seen that wanted the smoke when the smoke actually came their way, that they suddenly became non-smokers?
So what essentially
that's regular.
So Josh had the opportunity to jump off the porch with Mad Dog. Instead, he ran to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Then Mad Dog came into the house. He had a chance to smoke him. He didn't do it. Then Josh got to come Jason had to come save the day again.
But Jason didn't save the day. Jason just went to go grab the gun so he wouldn't shoot him.
No, because he knew he was pussy. He was like, "Hey man, give me that goddamn gun. Get the fuck out of here." And then Mad Dog ran up here. He was like, "What?" Like that's it.
And then the way that Josh was looking at Jason after he shot him, he was like, "Damn, homie, why you?"
I admire you.
No, he didn't say that. He was like, "Damn, you really did that."
Yeah, I was just playing.
Damn, boy, why you kill my pops?
He regained that look at the end of the movie.
When he didn't mean it? Oh,
we'll get there.
It's on purpose. Just like you didn't. No.
So Mad Dog's out the picture. Now they living happy.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's instilled in Josh. So how we gonna play this?
With hordes versus set?
Y'all want to go through? Well, we'll deal with Jason as it relates to the relationship with Lyric. So let's go ahead and run down Joshua's fuck ups.
Oh, yeah. So we're going with fuck ups. I like it. Because I kept saying that, y'all kept changing it.
Oh shit!
I had mishandling.
I had a hashtag. It's long. It's a long hashtag.
Thought we weren't doing those.
Doing what? Long hashtag?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put it on the goddamn cover art.
Oh, okay.
So let me see if I can remember.
This nigga just wasted 15 minutes. 15 minutes of tape.
You got a pen? Let me write this down. This is being stupid. Jason's lyric. Josh's lyric. Oh, I already fucked it up. Never mind. Go ahead. Jason's lyric. Josh's livid. Lonzo's fearless. And Mama's finished.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, what?
Jason's lyric. Josh's livid. Lonzo's fearless. And Mama's finished.
It fits.
I had to throw some bars in there. Bars. That's why I had to remember it. Because I was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right, thank you very much.
It's Josh's fuck ups. Let's go ahead. Josh's fuck ups. Nigga, what?
What just happened?
Nigga, what? First and foremost, with all the fuck ups that Joshua had, how did he survive in prison?
That is a super serious question that needs to be asked.
Even off of how he was dealing with Zoe, like he obviously knew how to talk to niggas.
So he was fighting every day.
And he did have to fight.
But that's also how he ran across Lorenz Tot.
Lorenz Tots. Not Lorenz Tate.
Lorenz Tot. I said what I meant.
So how did he survive in prison? As a slew of fuck ups.
He had some hands. You know, nobody wanted with.
Did he really have hands? I don't think he did.
Well, obviously he beat those 4 niggas off of Lorenz Tot, nigga. If I got the job. That's like put in the bank robbery, nigga.
That's how. If you refer to him as anything else, you're out.
Lorenz Tot it is. All right.
You know, the sad part was I was looking at the movie. I was like, I know this nigga from somewhere.
It's not O-Dog.
Hey, no, you sound like
O-Dog.
Now you sound like Christopher Williams. Hey, I know that nigga from somewhere.
And then just hit me down. Like, oh yeah, don't be a menace. Oh yeah,
not menace too.
Don't be
a menace.
Lorenz Tots. So then we got
say it or leave.
So his theme song when he gets out of prison. Bad to the bone.
Oh, we get.
And can we give him that mistake? Can he own that too?
He has plenty. Yeah, go ahead and throw it on there.
Yeah, okay.
Ain't gonna hurt nothing.
So yeah, so the first fuck up was the accent.
Mm-hmm.
I say you remembered the Y. 4 times a charm.
Second is you can't count.
Yeah, that's well. There's plenty. But we gonna narrow it down.
What
so the cake. So the cake situation. So he comes back home. They have a surprise party.
Drunk
than a hoe. They he puts his hand in the cake and was like, "Oh man!"
He didn't put his hand in the cake. That bitch smacked the cake.
It took a chunk
and scooped. Scoop.
Okay, so I thought about something else too.
What you think about?
We were talking about later the alcoholism and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But nigga was in jail for, you said what, take 2 years?
Mm-hmm. Give or take.
Nah, I get it. Never mind. But yeah, he went directly back in. I was thinking like, why'd you get that fucked up? I was like, it's Josh.
Mm-hmm.
it's Josh.
But again, how did you survive?
Hashtag it's Josh.
Don't worry about it. So why do us black people? We talked about this with soul food.
Mm.
We talked about this with Waiting to Exhale. So after the situation with the cake, Jason comes back in. Let's turn on some music. Hey, mama, remember?
I'll grind. Last night ago.
Well, music is not gonna make the problem go away.
But this is where I call Jason Mr. Fix It, because as he's been doing this since the beginning of the movie, trying to smooth over harsh feelings.
Well, we saw what happened to Big Mama and Soul Food.
She didn't use music; she used food.
Well, she danced, and the beginning I was talking about, like the beginning.
Oh yeah, and why Ahmad didn't play Baby Josh? That was disrespect.
So then, your mama was fired because you stole $10
after being there for 7 years
at Frenchie's.
And you used that $10 to go down to the strip club and get a bottle.
You didn't get a dance. You didn't see no titties. You bought a bottle, but you had another bottle in your fucking room already.
But they was dancing to If Trouble Was Money. I'm not about to give you no bread.
That's very ominous. And
I like that. Keep doing that. Keep it up.
Thanks. But also, that bitch was dancing on a stool. So the fuck I look like giving this bitch my money, my hard stolen money.
Well, she obviously was trouble.
Again, very ominous.
So,
and there's a homeless dude doing this shit in the back. The community clown, if you will.
Tap dancing Teddy.
No, Teddy was
no, he's tap dancing Teddy, goddammit.
But Teddy was
Fast Freddy was who I'm talking about.
Right, but Teddy was an actual homeboy.
I don't care about him. Fast Freddy is tap dancing Teddy. Clowning in the community.
Clowning in the
neighborhood can't hold me. And the neighborhood held you.
Hey, the neighborhood froze you. Nigga, you been dancing in place. Cause didn't it look like he was running in the bar? Like he needed to be reset?
A glitch. Oh, GTA player, nigga. Grand Theft Auto player.
Nigga outside of boundaries and shit. You're not supposed to be here. Look at us.
So you saw how your son was acting at the party, but then you begged your manager to get him the job at Frenchie's.
Well, also, it was his first night home.
I don't care.
You're gonna go get fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Your main idea when you get home ain't gonna be to come party with your mama.
But as she said later in the movie,
every
as
time
well
you
as
come home, I think it's gonna be different.
Right. And Elmo, the manager at Elmo's was like, every time your brother come home, you fucking up.
You start fucking up.
So
this is regular. But Elmo had a habit of misspeaking. That nigga also.
His name is Elmo.
First of all, and Elmo knows
He's named
Sesame
after-
Street. He don't know TVs.
Well, he was named before Elmo, so
But he also looked at Jason. Where the fuck are you pulling all these water bottles from? And the rest of us are thirsty.
Hell yeah, Gatorade.
when y'all goddamn disciplining me earlier talking about planning ahead.
Got us.
But if I take care of you, you supposed to do the same.
Facts.
Pour some. Pour some in the cap. Pour some in the cap.
Give it half.
Wait, get that shit out of my face.
You don't even offer me none for real. But listen, Elmo has a habit of misspeaking. Because that nigga looked at Jason in his face and said, Dallas has some of the finest asses I've ever seen.
Now watch
that
out.
nigga ain't never been outside of the 3rd Ward talking about Dallas.
I heard.
What you about to quote? What you about to quote?
No.
I would say what I mostly hear is goddamn the niggas in Dallas said, "Oh, you just got to put the baddest bitches." So it's always the other one. You don't appreciate what you have. You always look at somewhere.
But that's
else.
also a lying ass nigga. The nigga that say he smoked 1,000 blunts didn't even smoke one. So the nigga that says where you're going has some of the baddest asses I've ever seen has not seen one badass there.
He was probably trying to get.
He may have seen some terrible asses, but he hasn't seen one badass.
It sounded like he was trying to
Probably
get. He was
some
trying to
Gucci
get. It sounded like he was trying to get Jason out of there,
Yeah.
so he could get somebody else in there. One of his cousins, his brothers.
Was Jason paid on commission for all those sales?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he got mad about the money he was getting. He said, "Nigga, I need to get some of that money."
Yeah,
I need to be my own floor person.
Yeah, so really he was making more than Elmo, and he was the owner. He was like, "Man, fuck that shit. Get the nigga a assistant manager job so you can get no more money."
And I mean, you could get tips on top of your
commission.
commission.
And then try to make it sound good, like nigga, you get $20,000. I was like, "Yeah, you're seeing 20."
In '93, that was the equivalent of 35,000 a year. So he would have been making damn near 40K a year.
Yeah, okay.
In 93, 94.
Okay.
So I mean, you got to look at it for where they were.
I understand from that aspect, yes.
Dallas in 93, 94, 40K would have been upper to middle class.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't have been poor. That wouldn't have been the floor.
Now, what if he went to Dallas and he was just lying? And it was just like bro, you just gonna be working on the floor as a sales rep. You're not no assistant manager out here.
And you get no commission. Every time you make a sale,
$20K. Fuck you thought this was, but
$2K, nigga.
So I mean, he could handle this one of two ways. He could handle it like a gentleman, or he could get into some gangster shit. We know he got it in him. He could have called Josh.
handle that.
Josh and Teddy them.
No, Josh would have fucked it up.
He would have showed up drunk, late.
How you show?
He would have showed.
Tell break really late.
He would have showed.
Coming in, raise the gun. What if the nigga was already gone?
Right, because he said,
"Hey, oh shit!
Oh, shit.
I thought you said 9:30 p.m."
My butt closed.
at a bank.
Yeah, the bank ain't even open.
What were you doing? Who playing this? Church, come on, bro. What we doing?
Yeah, we gotta do better because you gotta have better communication around this bitch.
Hey, why was this nigga living weights at 9:26? No, he had been banking.
And he knew he had to be at the bank at 9:30. I am.
Oh man.
Fuck it up, but
First of all, bad time management.
Shit. That's the day you don't work out. About to make
That's the day you skip arm day.
Gotta do push-ups later. Let's go.
Or you gonna be doing more push-ups in jail.
And he said, "You gonna be there?" If a nigga tell me after pulling the gun on me, be there at 9:29. We'd be at 9:30, not 9:29, not 9:31. I won't show up at 9:38. I just won't show up
At all. And then
he was goofing around in the goddamn meeting and shit. Like, I might want to go shopping.
The bitch.
Come here.
you want to pay this price?
Wait, it reminds me of your life, nigga.
Get that gun out my face.
He whispered into the mic at that point.
If you straight out of jail, you whoop 4 niggas, you ain't gonna allow nobody to put no gun in your face.
Correct.
So again, how did you survive in prison? I think Lorenz Tots was lying.
He was lying.
He probably got beat up by two.
This is gonna
two
be
Aryans.
bad.
Oh Lord.
Do the show.
Oh Lord. Yeah, you probably got beat up by like two Aryans.
Don't exaggerate. Oh man, he got 4 niggas off me, boy. Shit, he ain't playing, boy.
Get him a job.
So yeah, so then so it was like, what else?
Why was Lorenz Todd so
keep calling that
Lorenz Todd? Fuck that nigga. Nah, that's not being funny. Why was he so hell bent on giving the nigga a job?
Who you talking about, Jason?
He saved his life.
So you talking about Jason?
When the niggas start talking crap, like, hey, you know what? Like, we just need to. I appreciate what you did.
X him out.
Hell yeah.
Let him nickel and dime on the corner.
Hell yeah. That's where he wants to be. He wants to be in the bottoms.
Right.
So yeah, leave niggas where they at.
Right. So yeah, him filling on lyric at the fair.
That was I understand now, but I still think that was doing way too much. I understand the purpose was like he wanted his brother to stay, and he didn't want to go on off with her, so that's why he did that shit. But word.
And then how are you still allowed to stay at your mama house and you got her fired after 7 years of being an assistant manager?
Exactly.
Like, how are you still in the house?
Exactly.
So him buying the food with the quote unquote drug money, as the moms, Gloria stated, it wasn't really a fuck up, but it's like, your moms.
Yeah.
But I see why he tried to do it. Like, let me at least make up for. But at the same time, he did it out of like, hey, I feel like I'm not being like you're neglecting me.
Okay, I'm back. I saved y'all lives, so don't look at me strange.
So I would say that's where I guess the weird aspect comes in, because niggas can't keep fucking up and they wonder why nobody love me. At some point, you have to take accountability. Like, am I a person that people can be around? Or
am I a person worth loving?
Yes, like if somebody's caused me to lose my job, they come to me and look well, why don't you fuck with me? I should kill you, really, in real life. But I'm letting you make it, and now you come to me crazy.
Not only, what part are we on?
When we just stole $10, he brought back to me. He stole $10, and then
it's like this nigga is Lemony Snickets, and there's Lemony Snickets.
The unfortunate,
and there's a series of unfortunate events that befell this nigga every day. One day you're stealing $10. The next day you're threatening to smack the fuck out your mom.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
The day after that, you shoot. No, is it the same day? The day after.
The same day you rob a white woman from a car.
That was a black lady.
that was a light skin.
Oh, light skin.
Yeah.
The same chick with my goddamn juice.
The next day, the next day you botch a fucking robbery.
He's not good at this.
The day after that, you blow your fucking face off. There is
all in 1 week.
There is a cloud around Joshua, which leads back to his childhood and his trauma never being addressed. And that is on Gloria as his mother and part of the cause of his trauma. He didn't pick Mad Dog as a father. If Mad Dog is that much of an issue and a problem for you after your breakup, you press charges to protect your children.
Very true.
You put double locks on your doors. Mm-hmm. They did it back in the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Didn't have one of those things where you put on the door handle to where you couldn't force your way through?
To where your door could not be forced into.
Deadbolt.
There were ways for you to protect your children. And I know after Jason shot Mad Dog, you acted like it didn't happen.
She really did.
You did not address it with either of your children. It should have been addressed with Jason since he was the shooter.
Well, I think she addressed it with Jason. That's why she coddled Jason so much.
But she also needed to coddle Josh. That was his father he watched.
I think her way of coddling would keep accepting him, or her trying to make up for that will be her letting him come back every time.
That's
it's
not
too late.
Yeah,
but
it's not enough. The damage has already been done.
Well, and also we didn't get to see
because
that.
we didn't get to see what exactly.
Yeah,
we didn't get to see what she did during his developmental years after that.
Yeah, because I was thinking like, yeah, you kind of jump from like, oh, he was like, what, 7? All of a sudden he's 27. He's alcoholic. Like, so when he started drinking, like he take a shot, go down, then he go downstairs, get to start drinking.
And
like,
I'm pretty sure that the spiral downwards was immediate after that.
Yeah, and it's not like he was like that happened and then he was cool until he was 18 and started wild. Like, yeah,
exactly. I believe that the downward spiral was immediate.
Immediate.
After that.
So we can go ahead and get into Jason and Lyric's relationship and then break down each one as we go
Started
along.
with stalkery. It's some stalkery.
It was like an episode of You, but also going back to slap the soundtrack back in there, just like my papa.
Exactly. So I was speaking to a young Christ outside.
I like I was young, like 20 minutes ago. I appreciate that.
I was speaking to a young Christ outside, and I was like, you know what? Jason saw that Mad Dog was stalking his mom, pretty much stalking Gloria to get back with her, blah, blah, blah. You see a lady you like, and your first mind goes, stalk this bitch.
I mean, it's habits.
Where do
conditioning.
But
you do have conditioning that's unconscious.
So you were conditioned, even though you saw how Mad Dog ended up, nigga, you murdered him.
Right.
Even though you saw how it ended, your first thought went, stalk this hoe.
But again, people do things unconsciously.
Okay.
Oh no, that's very true. But how was I about to say?
But maybe it wasn't the stalking aspect. It was like, as long as I don't hit her, I'm not going to be Mad Dog.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. So also, let's keep in mind, I'm going to add another layer into this. She was saying things or doing things to where, and I'm asking, you're a woman. Let me ask you this. So
are we sure?
You're a nigga woman.
Okay.
Okay.
You a woman, nigga.
That's what acceptable.
Double entendre.
Don't even ask me how. When women put out those little say, if it's meant to be, we'll see each other again.
That means stalk me.
Well, the universe works in rather quickly.
But then when it happened, oh, nigga, you stalking me. Like,
well, when she turned around and saw that he was following her in the truck, she was like, I do not need this shit today. She literally said that.
She was on her period.
I ain't giving no ass. Ain't that top of the buff.
The bus came when you said that.
The bus literally came and was in her drawers.
I'm talking about the bus in regards to, he was like, you said if it was meant to be, I'll find you. So let's go ahead. The bus ain't coming. Then the bus came and he was like, oh, I guess it ain't meant to be.
Yeah, that part, yeah.
That's where it cuts off. You're supposed to be going about your business.
I don't know why she said that, because you can literally should be able to hear the bus coming when he said that.
You know what? That is
like right there.
Hey, he looked to the left. Oh, fuck.
But that falls by way of how Jimmy didn't hear the fucking garbage truck coming. Buses and garbage trucks
are just not heard unless it's a police car with the sirens.
Niggas don't hear it.
Right. Well, that is what it is.
Deaf ass niggas. So he lost.
So Lyric fell for a dude with a toupee with curls. As you say, cherry blistex. Wearing cherry blistex.
Listen to me, you guys. I know that lip pop anywhere. Those lips were shining due to cherry flavored blistex.
Simping at its finest.
That nigga paid $20 for some $5 flowers.
And then the woman had the nerve
to take one.
And called her boyfriend an Indian giver, and he was of Indian descent.
No, he wasn't.
Good eye.
That was Michael DeLorenzo.
Great theme song. But yeah, she didn't appreciate it once again. Yeah,
he bought you a bouquet, and you took one.
He should have hit her in the head with. He should have hit her in the head with that bouquet.
He should have threw the rest of it at her.
Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me.
No, I would have had them in my pockets for when I met her the next day, and would have sprinkled them hoes on her. You forgot these. Not throw them. Do you want me to whip it out and tame you? And then here go the second pocket and tame you.
Now we all crusted up and broken down.
And now they hurt.
Oh, Salt Bay.
They hard like potpourri.
Oh, popper.
Should have took them when they were soft.
Mind you, we were supposed to, the meme and the meme birds out there, we were supposed to do this whole show in the accent of the movie.
I can't.
Yeah, I can't. I ain't got the energy.
Hell yeah.
It ain't even the energy. I don't know what accent that is.
I said it was I forgot what I said. But so when he first met her, I'm pretty sure he turned to Elmo. It's like, hey, cuz I thought you said that Dallas had the finest asses out.
She's the finest girl in here.
So it was like I said he didn't strap the TV down in the back.
Hey, no,
the TV just.
He was like, she didn't have no ass, and I was like, she had a little bit of one. She walked into Elmo's shop. He paused it and was like, "Look."
I think all they saw was light skinned in this.
He was like, "Damn."
She didn't have no ass and no titties.
Yeah, I've been looking like.
I was shaped like that a couple years ago. People found me attractive, so I get it.
There you go, and that's how it goes.
He was like, damn, I don't want to go to Dallas no more, but I done found what I needed.
The finest girl in all the third ward. Like he had found fucking Cinderella.
You go to the fourth? What? You don't go over there. So
she driving this big ass truck. I know she was switching lanes. Swerving. So that TV, I'm pretty sure that TV was broke up.
Well, if you realize they did not watch any television when they showed the scenes at the house, they was always outside and doing other stuff. So the TV definitely was broken, and that's why Alonzo didn't fuck with Jason early because that broken ass TV.
Well, maybe the TV was for their mother or grandmother that we never saw.
Right.
I still don't think they were there. I don't think they're not there. I think that's Alonzo and Lyric's house.
Now, as many times they didn't win out all over the third ward, you never went to that restaurant and never seen Lyric in there.
I also
Good point.
Had this conversation with you earlier. There are a lot of things in people that you don't see or do until it's time for you to meet them and do them.
That is fair, because as I was going to Wingstop earlier, I was looking at the restaurants around there. I was like, I never went to these places.
And they're not new.
Yeah.
The people
been there.
The people aren't new. The restaurants aren't new. The activities aren't new. They are all things that have always been there, but it wasn't time for you to meet them.
Yeah, just like when we were kids, the Funny Bone was right down the street.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned into a Brick House. Like we were going to Brick House thinking that, damn, I came here as a kid to comedy shows and shit.
There's going to be a lot of people from Dallas, and you guys are from Dallas, that you don't know.
But you don't know.
And you're not going to run into them until it's time for you to meet them.
But you don't know.
So stealing buses for the box.
Busting boxes.
Well, okay. So as a child, you're fascinated with trains, buses, and planes.
Mm-hmm.
She was a child fascinated with trains, buses, and planes.
He liked planes.
He was also a child trapped.
What that means, conspiracy theory.
He was trapped by his mom. That's not even a conspiracy theory.
Was I trapped by the magic?
No, he was trapped by his mom.
Gotcha.
She acted like she couldn't live without him. Even when he was like, me and Lyric just gonna get on a bus and we gonna go.
What the fuck? Not my baby.
She made it seem
Y'all ain't got no plans.
she made it seem like it was about Josh, but he even right then he read through the bullshit and he was like, why can't you just fucking be happy for me?
Let me be.
Because you're doing stupid shit.
Even if it
You
is,
don't know her.
even if it is stupid, you have to afford your children, especially your grown children, the right to lead their lives as they see fit.
Yeah, I was about to say something. I was like, damn, I moved to New York with no plan. I just packed up my shit and moved.
If they fall flat, it is a lesson for them.
I'm still here doing a podcast.
Sometimes it may be a final lesson. But
Final countdown.
but you have to afford your children the right, especially if they're adults. Jason wasn't no fucking kid.
She needs somebody to help watch Josh. Shit, Josh Wild. Let's keep it real.
You got me fired.
Well, then you put that nigga out. You get what I'm saying? Let him go live with Eddie Griffin and Teddy.
Hey, if I put him out.
Does he start to repeat the pattern of Mad Dog?
So,
And then Jason ain't
But
gonna be
I
there.
mean, he already a 4-time felon. You call the fucking cops if you are in fear of your life from your child.
So this was before the 3 strikes rule. Let's say the 3 strikes rule was in place. Would you call the police on your child and him getting locked up for life?
Yeah, sure. If I'm deathly afraid of you, I'm no longer looking at you in a child capacity.
Understood. Oh, we're probably talking about Jason.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we didn't get way off. Back to the.
so
Josh.
still in buses.
It's always
for the
about
box.
Josh.
So yeah, so they pretty much have a magical spark afterwards in regards to the bus ride. He's still in buses. Took her to the museum. Had a picnic at the museum.
Mm-hmm.
They went to the park.
I thought
the woods.
I thought the bayou.
It's a
the
bayou.
The bayou, as Marty said. The bayou. Washed her feet.
In dirty water.
Canoed it.
In a stolen canoe.
Canoed
It
it.
made that nigga do all the work.
And then canoodled.
While she sat back and hair on the breeze and shit, looking up at the sun. That nigga shoulders hurt like a bitch.
I'm in Paris.
And I'm wearing a long gown. Watch out. Don't step on my train. And then do it.
And then
I turn around.
with the box that I just got with my hairdo, the hoe want me.
I turn around and I see.
Prince Charming.
I'm in a tuxedo. I'm a tuxedo. Yeah. I'm in a tuxedo. I'm a prince. No, but fuck it. I'm Prince Charming. I was like, it's your goof ass.
And I'm checking you out.
Who wrote that?
Doug.
Sounds like a white man. He
He
was a writer too. Somebody come get pork chop.
Look at this bullshit.
Oh, Patty Mayonnaise had that.
Roger.
Her hair did look like Patty Mayonnaise though.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh
No, I told him this morning, I was like, you know what? Her hair looked like whatchamacallit from Full Force.
the leader.
Oh goddamn.
Not Bow-Legged
Curl.
Lou, the other one.
That was
Curl.
Pee Wee, then
Yeah.
Zilla, and then I forgot the main guy.
The dude that was gonna kick his ass.
So not Pee Wee, not Zilla. The other
The one that called his mom a garden tool.
So,
Hey.
yeah. So yeah, so they we used to have fun. So they did the nasty in the grass.
Not did the nasty.
They did the nasty in the grass.
So where did them flowers come from?
Out their ass.
Thank
Well,
you.
I mean, to die
Yeah,
is to orgasm. So They died, and up came flowers
Goddamn ants in my ass.
and
Crickets.
sticks.
That's why they rolled
Sticks.
over. That's why they rolled over.
Oh,
Sticks.
Switch positions.
Somebody got brush burn.
Yeah. Got sticks in their knees and shit. That shit ain't comfortable.
I wonder what that's like if he slips out and his dick is in the dust.
nice.
You got it.
What soundtrack was that?
That's New Jack City. That's New Jack City.
Or he rolled over and it's like, I don't do anal. And it's like,
It's a pine cone.
He said he was like
Bitch, your heels is sharp.
that ain't me. That ain't mine.
Rolled over right into a sticker bush.
I'm over here by a tray.
Oh,
Now, I mean, they are in the South, so what if they just rolled and kept rolling into a fire ant pile?
Get fucked all the way up.
So yeah. So speaking of the bridge, this is where we say that I think this is part of your theory, so I won't go into it. But she was asking the goofiest questions.
Yep, that's
where
my
you
theory.
think that bus going?
Bitch, I don't know.
In that girl.
I don't have a ticket.
Yo, he was like, you about to commit suicide?
Like this.
He's like, damn, you the president of
Like, bitch, I hope you didn't bring me up here because you looking for somebody, an accomplice.
Is you about to jump? Shit.
I played your game a little bit. now
Now you're taking it too far. Stop it right there.
Damn. You need help. So yeah, you need a friend. So yeah, so the next time that they did the nasty was at Elmo's. So
that was very also not non-safe sex used.
Neither time.
And that's why I said hashtag fuck gym hats. Protect your Jimmy. Protect your Jimmy.
See, no, but hey,
But she came with the intent
but
because she didn't have no panties on.
I ain't got no panties on.
Ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on the dance floor.
On Elmo's floor, nigga.
No, nigga, on Elmo's glass counters.
Boy, crack to them hoes. The ceiling's already fucked up.
It's leaking. Now she
roof
come in here leaking.
all over the case.
We don't know what's what.
I said, where Elmo at? It's like, hey, where y'all, what I say? Fucking up my inventory. Fucking. And you all on the couch, your booty on the couch and shit. You ain't took no shower.
You own your period.
You just came from the fair. Y'all must. Y'all must.
No, you must.
Hey, Rasta buds. And I don't mean Rasta, I mean Rasta. Rasta buds.
Going back to like with him and Woody. That's called fucking Woody shit.
Woody Benet.
Yeah, Woody Benet when he was playing basketball.
When
shit.
you say Woody,
that's like one of the mustiest scenes I thought I could see. I've ever seen.
And what scene?
Oh, when they was playing basketball, that was one of the like. Hey, nigga. So did the game just start? Why your shirt so dirty?
You judging scenes off the must?
No, watch the like
these niggas musty.
No, and then niggas stopped playing and put his shirt back on. I was like, ah, damn, fuck that shirt up.
And the shirt was dirty as fuck.
You change clothes, that nigga.
The wife beater was brown.
This nigga shooting like he Curry.
This is the first 2 seconds in the scene, and Alan's ass crack is already a waterfall.
Oh man.
So I agree with him when he say that's one of the mustiest scenes he's ever. I've never seen a scene mustier.
Yes, you have. You probably seen some scenes. Go watch Roots.
That's different.
That's the culture.
Those were the times. That was the point.
They
They were supposed to be. That was the point.
Niggas had secret back in the 9-3 and shit.
I know them niggas had Mitchum.
There
was Mitchum available for them.
Yeah, Mitchum.
By Manning.
Oh man.
So
then they want to move. She was talking about let's move tomorrow. Like, damn, you ain't put in your 2-week notice. You ain't told your mama. We ain't made no. Where we gonna stay?
You don't got no job.
You got some money for this bus fare because from here to Dallas, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be paying a pretty penny.
Nigga, you live in Houston. Dallas is 4 hours away.
But you still, where how much bread you got saved up? You got to transfer bank accounts.
You have enough gas to get down to Dallas.
You ain't got no car, so you got to hit the bus.
You don't have to transfer bank accounts to move states.
I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure they weren't banking at Chase or Wells Fargo.
They probably didn't even have bank accounts, so everybody's fine. Continue.
It is 93.
All cash.
Okay. All right.
Niggas have mattress money.
But still, at the same time, I don't hear see no planning. It's already goddamn 7:00 at night, but you want to move tomorrow.
You want to talk about how they climbed up that bridge at 2 p.m. and then
the sunset.
She asked one question and it was magically 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I was just saying. They tried. They knew the timing was off, but it's like, well, nobody's gonna really catch
niggas
it.
Don't know. Obviously, niggas can't tell time. Josh was late.
You're not paying attention. You don't know what's going on.
So she packed up, ready to go. He come back after whooping Lonzo ass.
I had to tell her I was gonna talk.
She was like, "I need you." Like, damn, I just met you 3 days ago.
I need to get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, we definitely do need to leave tonight.
You.
No, I need to leave tonight. You stay here.
You know what I just did with your brother?
No, to your brother,
not with two. Yeah.
Pause.
Be clear.
Hey, yo. Motherfucking thing with that nigga.
Maybe that's why the other guy didn't fuck around about tripping.
Hell yeah.
So I quit my job. I packed my clothes. I told my mama. Now I gotta go back. I don't want to go back. So
sound like a personal problem. You told her we got.
I told you we need to plan. Give us some time.
Yeah, literally, what they're gonna do when they got to Dallas?
Nothing. It's not like he can just start. Well, things were different back then, but you know the way things work now. You gotta take a drug test. Goddamn, we gotta do the paperwork. You gotta get your I-9.
No, but
you gotta do a background check.
No, even if you pull up, they say you pull up and go to work. You ain't getting a check for the other 2 weeks.
But so how are you gonna pull up your
1 week in the
How
home.
are you gonna pull up? Your truck is still in Houston.
Yeah, you got nothing.
Why they take the bus and he got the truck? He probably sold it
to get for money,
the funds
to be able to have a apartment or house out there until
for 1 month. And they'll say, "Hey, well, we don't start till July." And it's fucking September.
Elmo didn't tell you.
It's September and shit. Like, God damn.
Elmo said y'all was you causing trouble. You fucking on his inventory.
I don't think Elmo was gonna sell that couch. Elmo sniffing it right now.
He's like, y'all get out of here. Go get lunch on me.
Go get.
That nigga said lunch on me.
So we could get into Alonzo and the crew. And Lorenz Tots. Lorenz Tots and them.
And Pippen never tripping.
I got a solid question.
Solid question.
For all these bank robberies that goddamn Lonzo was doing.
I think that was his first one.
Hey, so then now this nigga's pop. Cause once again it's the one.
What do you mean? Like I said, once again is on. Like nigga,
this is our first time.
Once it's on.
So did Lonzo have to check in with Jay Prince to do all these robberies?
I think he did.
I think so.
Because you ain't gonna be wild out here in Houston H-Time without Jay Prince's permission.
Yeah,
so
robbing my bank shit.
So
who are you?
You sound like you're from New Jersey.
Trying to be custodian.
But yeah.
But we don't talk like that out here.
But yeah.
Where are you from?
Where
are you from?
Where are you at?
Nigga, who even are you? I know that nigga.
I don't know him.
He looked like Lorenz Tate.
So yeah, so they out
but
here.
Rounder.
Oh, B-Dog.
So they out here chopping up cars and shit. Chopping and screwing cars and shit.
We can rob the whole car for $300.
I can do this like 10 times a day. Hey, cuz, chill. He's like, hey, cuz.
I'm not willing to give you $2,500 a day. so, cause I got
he bumped up the quota and it was like, hey, cuz, you doing too much.
Hey, you be making my shit hot, nigga.
Hey, that's what you get for being a self-starter.
All these goddamn cars put outside my goddamn. That nigga pulled him up to the gate and run out. Go get another one.
Hey, what if he would have just had them cars like chained together? And he would have had like a stolen car caravan.
Hey, this nigga stole one of them. He stole one of them goddamn trucks that be carrying like 20 cars.
And he pulling one of those up a day, full of cars.
Yeah, nigga, I even went out of town and got some shit.
So, you know my brother live in Dallas, right?
He stole every car. He stole every car now.
So you mean to tell me that this nigga has a way to get more money and you're stopping him? Talking about this is a low paying gig. No, this nigga could be making more than $3,000 a day.
I don't got around no goddamn bank.
But I'm stealing cars for Ray.
And I get less time. Nobody really got to die unless I'm mad.
Unless I'm upset.
So this nigga pull up with a dealership full of cars, and niggas like,
a
hey,
dealership. This nigga's Clay Cooley all of this.
I'm Jason Cooley.
Oh man, so it's like, hey, cuz you owe me about goddamn nigga, you owe me about 25 stacks
today,
right now.
Tired. Ain't hurt. Fuck all you got that window. Broke a gun 3 times.
Look at the butt of my gun.
No, you'll be 25 stacks plus
and he's got a handful of necklaces and watches.
To talk about, I need to be reimbursed for these guns.
And my gas, nigga. I just drove. I told you I drove to Dallas, nigga.
I drove this 20-wheeler down here and back.
Yeah, nigga. So it's like, you already know they was on some bullshit. It's like, hey, man, I can do 10 of these a day. It's like, hey,
I don't have the money for that.
We can move you up. Now they talking about robbing banks and shit.
No, you already knew. He's like, hey, you be caught by 2 p.m., nigga. Stop. Chill out. Sit down, nigga.
Your belief system is shaking, and I don't know why.
Oh, man.
Nigga sold 3 rocks a day. Only made $10. He make less money than you.
So Fast, Freddie, and Andrew, and neither one of them had any money.
Well, we can move. We can move on to Marty. Ain't much to say about Marty.
The walking meme page,
quotes inspiration page, nigga. Facebook
inspirational love page. Come with me and be my love and let me jiggle your balls at 5 after midnight because that's when the time is right.
I think she was sadly just giving up and just accepted her
right, because when Lyric said there's somebody out there for you that will do the things for me that do the things for you that Jason does for me, she was like, somebody better than Lonzo. Like she was scared.
Oh no, that could never be.
This nigga's about to fuck you in an alley.
There's a bed upstairs.
Hey, you get what you
want. And you have the bed of your truck.
Several beds were bypassed
to get to that alley,
and it was two houses down.
It was the beds. Right there. The guy in the car with the bed in it.
So if he got in his car, why he didn't drive you to your bed?
Where is her bed at?
Why do we have to do this in an alley?
Two houses down.
They're all children, though.
So.
Oh yeah, I wonder how old they really were in this movie. Probably like 17 or some goofy shit.
So yeah, so he was two houses down, fucking her.
So
he saw Josh hop out the car.
And he said, "Shit,"
and that's when he pulled off.
He said, "Shit, I ain't about to get shot.
This ain't got nothing to do with me."
I'm still trying to hose her down. Shit.
Don't whip it out unless you can hose me down.
You gon' butter these biscuits when they pop out the oven. So yeah, fuck gym hats.
No, so even with that, like if I was in there, like, hey, I want to get sprayed up. I want to spray her up.
Do you want to get shot in the club, or do you want to shoot up the club?
These are questions that need to be. These are obvious.
There's no answer. I mean, there's no obvious.
Scrappy said you can get crunk in the club. Roll in the hood, get stumped in the club. Yeah. Choices.
The choice is yours.
I never thought that was. You don't want a problem.
No, don't ever say that shit again.
Hey, why Judy? Why her daughter?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you tell her?
What was we doing? I think we was eating dinner.
You tried to, I guess you kept telling her to go to bed, and you was like, you either go get your ass whooped or you can go to bed. And she was like,
you got choices.
Yeah, you got choices. And then Judy was like, the choice is yours. I was like, oh. I was like, God damn. You know about Black Sheep? I was about to hit her with the engine number 9, go New York Transit line. Yeah, she looked at her mom, was like, the choice is yours. I was like, whoa.
Whose world? It's yours.
I don't make this shit up. I'm raising intelligent children.
Scary.
So yeah, so the end. So Josh pulls up. Well, before we get into that, the scene where he gets hit with the saw.
Mm-hmm.
He goes back.
His heart should have came out.
His whole soul should have left his body.
This nigga tickling him with the shit.
His heart should have came out.
I think about
intestines, boy.
I think about cutting the nigga arm off and shit.
I thought he was gonna skin him.
Yeah, you can come cut you down.
The first time I ever saw it, I thought that he was gonna get skinned, like skinned alive, maybe. Mm-hmm. Like, because that's a miter saw. You use that to like Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre a nigga. You go wear his face and his skin, some shit like that. Not just to sandpaper burn him.
So he make it to the house, stumbling.
I can say
So can I ask a question? So can I ask a serious, solid question? He walked from
across the street,
past the two hospitals.
No, but I'm just saying he walked past, and I'm sure he walked past
My
people.
brother's gonna save me.
I'm sure people on the streets saw him. People on the streets had to see him. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he passed by some police officers.
I'm pretty sure he passed out for a little bit.
And he made it all the way home, and nobody called anybody.
And just to pass out.
Just to be put in some tap water.
Stomach infected now.
And can I ask why this nigga Jason, instead of taking him directly to the hospital, is washing him off whilst screaming at him, I'm going to take you to the hospital. You know I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to take you to the hospital. Nigga, stop yelling at me and just do it.
No, how about
nigga, this shit burn.
Or let's make it really easy. Why are you doing this? Hey, Ma, call 911.
No, she passed out on the floor.
Hold on. Well, he didn't know about it.
Who didn't know about it?
No, I'm about to go into it. Remember, he took his mask off at the
bank.
So, but he didn't know about that. But I'm saying At first I'm thinking like, damn, why would you call the cops? Because nigga just robbed the bank, took his mask off, was like, hey, I'm Dave Chappelle, nigga, fuck out of here.
Thank you. No, that's the show. That's right. I'm the black sheep.
So
Nigga said I'm Dave Chappelle.
So he fast forward. Dave Chappelle, nigga. So fast forward. So he 2 guns out, goddamn, ready to go, goddamn, lock and load and shit. So he run up to the house. Lyric see him. She gonna run into the closet right next door, like right.
She would say, "Hey guys, you might want to watch out when the nigga come do what he do."
No, cause
no loyalty.
No, cause check it. She don't even like them niggas. So fuck them.
But still, you give the homies a head up.
Them ain't your homies.
Okay,
So once again, while he's focused on them niggas, here's your time to get away. So
okay, so once again,
she might have thought that they was gonna pop him first. They strapped. So
but also, I pointed it out this morning, and I'm gonna stick by it. Lorenz Tott watched Woody shoot Pimpin' Trippin'.
And then decided to get up and throw a back shot.
Oh, he got shot in the back.
And then got shot in the back. No, he shot behind his back like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
He probably hit Pimpin' Trippin'.
So while he shot and missed Pimpin' Trippin' the first time, Lorenz Tott had a perfect view to shoot.
Yeah,
and he didn't. But that let me know right there that Lorenz Tott was all mouth and no backup.
Yeah, you just jacking cores. He went about that murder game.
Because when a nigga came out there to murder y'all, you froze.
Which will be the main time your murder game really be on point, and you failed. You shot
twice.
You ramped upstairs, got shot, and rolled back down the stairs.
And then here's another part of my problem, because instead of running all the way up the stairs, all you had to do was get halfway up them, and then as soon as you saw him, you could have popped him right then. Fair. You did not have to get all the way up the stairs.
Well, he had got shot in the back, but he's like, shit.
You weren't thinking anymore?
No.
You weren't thinking about survival.
I gotta get away. I gotta get away. So he make it upstairs. He pop him. He make it upstairs. Shot him. He rolled back down to the bottom, and then he go back upstairs. Now, if Lyric would have just stayed in the closet,
yeah. Why did she think she could just get out of the closet and run him past him? Like, that was.
And she was gonna make it all the way down the stairs without getting shot.
And then really, she should have so he started running, she shot her head off right there.
But then
he didn't actually come to kill her.
He came to kill Lonzo.
And bargain. Like, it was like a weird loving basketball type of situation. Like, I won't kill your bitch if you stay here with me.
Okay.
I'm about to feel about that.
I'm being for real.
No, I'm saying like, okay, I'll stay. Just don't kill her.
Don't kill her.
It was really odd.
So
it makes sense.
So Jason goddamn almost gets hit by a train and then ran from the train track all the way to come save Lyric.
Question. Because you had enough time to act like you was double dutching and you did this for a serious 5 minutes.
Why you just run through the goddamn side?
Why didn't you just drive through the tracks? Because you took time to stop,
look at the train, shit,
and look the other way, and then hit your hands on the wheel, and then look at Eddie Griffin and Teddy, and be like, "Oh, we ain't gonna make it, nigga." With all that time you just wasted, you could have made it. You could have made it through.
Kept going straight.
So he ran.
So you made this more dramatic than it needed to be.
So he ran from the train all the way over
because
there.
Maybe I don't think Josh would have shot Teddy and Eddie. No, I don't think he would have shot him.
Okay, I can see it.
Well, he's probably pissed off because they was there, and then like, hey, you was there when I was they was trying to saw me down, but
they weren't there.
Yeah, they was.
Not Teddy and Eddie.
Okay, I'm thinking about Lorenz Tots.
No, I'm talking about Teddy and Eddie. I'm talking about Teddy and Eddie.
Okay, gotcha.
Pippin and slipping.
If
So he make it upstairs, whatnot, do some negotiating. Horrible negotiating.
terrible.
Put the gun in his face.
We'll get Alonzo together.
Don't make me do this again.
You killed my father.
So be it.
So he was like, man, I love you. And then he's like, you love me. And then he accidentally shot Jada. And Jada hit the Wayman.
That nigga said he looked at Jada and was like,
Now I know I've been fucking up this whole movie. But
hey, you know that H Schmoove look?
Time to hit the old dusty trail.
And then that nigga accident changed. Hey, cuz, goddamn, boy, I know I've been fucking up the whole movie.
But this shit?
I ain't mean that, but remember, I handled them niggas downstairs, though.
Hey, you see them niggas? Hey, remember, look at them niggas I got downstairs?
Don't look at her. Look at them.
I killed Pippin tripping.
What more do you want from me?
So at this point, Jason like, man, I ain't had it, man. Let me pick up my girl. I don't even want to talk to you no more.
That nigga,
we're no longer brothers.
We ain't friends. Let me shot my girl.
That nigga.
You shot my father, nigga. You my father.
My father.
He took Jason's gun and pointed it to his head.
This nigga took his hand off the gun. Like, hey, nigga, I ain't about to be responsible for you shooting yourself, goddamn, man. So let me go pick up my girl because I loved her.
But how did everybody know what that gunshot meant?
Hell yeah.
They killed everybody in the house.
Lyric right here.
He'd be like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shoot that one.
Lonzo right there.
That was before Lonzo even pulled up.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think they like, damn, why would they let him walk down the stairs with Lyric?
Yeah, actually, that nigga should have been arrested.
Everybody should have been arrested.
Anybody that was standing on that lawn, goddamn, I don't give a fuck if you was a part of it or not. You're going
to jail.
Goddamn triple murder, nigga.
Yeah, nigga just freely just on the lawn, like, oh shit, a dead body. I think I saw a kid pull up, like, oh shit, niggas.
You're under arrest. Everybody's suspect, nigga. Shit.
You mean to tell me that you walked with a bleeding woman past 2 police officers to a ambulance?
And then go up to the lady came out like, hey, come over here. He came out walking and shit.
Like, so you gonna walk her to the hospital yourself?
Yep.
I got it, guys. Don't need to waste your gas.
Okay.
Thank you.
So then we see them on the bus. I said that was just like some illusion, like, hey, this what could have been. But then could have been. And she actually got shot in the shoulder.
She only got shot in the shoulder.
When we ran it back the second time, you can see the gunshot like right here.
It's on the shoulder.
Right.
It's not in the chest. It was only like in the shoulder.
So I'm assuming Jada's frail ass body couldn't handle that bullet, which she passed out.
I think she passed out from shock.
Or she was just smart.
And played
and was
dead.
Like, let me play dead, because shit, if I get back up, he ain't gonna be no flesh wound or something that's gonna be it's fatal next time. So let me act like I'm dead.
But damn, that shot should hurt really badly.
So we can go ahead and get into the MEME-spiracy theories.
Oh, mime.
Go ahead.
That's on y'all.
Hey, I forgot I got the new drop. I didn't get a chance to play it. I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Do it.
I don't see nobody with no fucking job around here, cuz.
That was extra. You took that moment, didn't you?
So MEME-spiracy
that
theory.
nigga took the fuck out of that moment around here. Cuz
Lonzo and Marty being gods.
Oh yeah, sure, remember that one. So one of the things I used to read about is like when certain energies come back, they basically get into some like nigga shit because that's really all that goes on in the spiritual realm or the astral world and all that shit. Whole bunch of nigga shit.
Mhm.
So I was thinking about Marty spinning off all these bars, so she knows. It sounds like she's an old soul and she knows what love really is, but she knows she's not here with her. Orishans. It'd be like an Ogun and Oshun type of energy.
Mhm.
Like they're supposed to be together, so it's like but she longs for something else because she knows what she is, but he might not realize what he is because he's like Josh. He's like Josh.
Hmm.
So that was just my theory. A little small one.
All right.
I didn't watch it from an angle of really breaking it down like I did Waiting to Exhale. Trying to cut down on Showtime here.
Got you. Rather quickly, Duncan's Ride. Duncan Pincushion's Ride.
Mm-hmm.
Stolen from but that was me?
Well, we're just gonna throw it to you because we got ours.
Yeah. We got plenty.
We got ours.
Yeah.
Well, we're saying that
because we share.
Because I was in there thinking like, where the fuck do you get a drop top truck from? And I was like, hey, was it the Duncan Penderhugh's car?
Or Blade Brown's.
Oh, sorry,
Blade's
car. Blade's car. Did they steal it? Did they just sand it down to where you can be seeing what the fuck it was? So that's why I was like, yeah,
it can end up at a chop shop anywhere in America. It don't have to be particularly in California.
So what if goddamn Lyric stole it and shit? That's how she ended up out down there. And then somehow Jason bought it. Remember, Lyric was in she was in Compton around that time.
Yeah.
Men's Society. She was there.
Damn. And then she left, went to Houston, came right back to be Stony.
She didn't make it to Atlanta. There you go. She never made it to Atlanta.
But she ended up in Mexico.
Houston's right there.
So if you want to listen to the meme show that we did on Class Act, go to www.patreon.com/theMEMEpodcast, THEMEME podcast.
Check it out.
Donate, support, and become a meme or a meme bird to listen to those.
Look, I was run that tape back because you're gonna see me go.
Oh, I need to put that shit on the. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do the. You want to do the Forrest Gump? I'm gonna do that. I'm saying, let me go first. You want to go?
No, you go.
All right. So Forrest Gump.
Like to watch you work.
Go ahead, bro.
Forrest Gump sequel. Is it a sequel? It's not a sequel.
You said it was the prequel.
Well, that was when it was Bubba Gump.
But it could still be the prequel if that's Forrest's.
But this is the 90s, though. So this could be the sequel.
It could be part of the trilogy.
Let me go ahead and tie both of them in there. So as we watcheth the movie the second time around, we was talking about the goof-ass accents. And then what did I say about the accents? I said, how many takes did it take to take these accents serious? So we listened to the accents. I'm like, damn, he sound like goddamn Forrest. He sound like Benjamin Buford Blue, Bubba Gump. So I'm like, okay. So I started doing the math. So this is where the prequel comes in. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, hey, this is the story. This is the origins of Bubba Gump with the goof ass accents because that sounds like Bubba. Mm-hmm. But I forgot Bubba was in Vietnam with Forrest. Mm-hmm. So then I was like, okay, Mad Dog was in Vietnam. Mm-hmm. So at first I was like, Mad Dog is Bubba Gump. But you said Bubba Gump died.
Yeah,
I forgot I've seen that movie in a long time.
I want to go home.
Yep, that's what he said.
And just like that, he was gone.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while.
That movie by heart, nigga.
So yeah, so then I was like, well, then Christ came in. We gave him the spill. And he was like, well, maybe he's a cousin.
Or that nigga was in the same platoon with them niggas. He was in the background. We didn't see him.
Like a war buddy. Remember, a war brother.
Because that's when that's when Forrest got shot in the ass and shit.
Who got shot in the ass?
Forrest. That's when he got shot in the ass in Vietnam. Yeah.
So they got ambushed and shit. So it would make sense. Hey, he could have got lost his leg in that shit.
Okay, got you. So then it's the sequel. So then we started talking. We started running down different theories, and then we're looking at Jason. We see goddamn Forrest's hair. We see goddamn Gloria's hair. We see the skin tone of both. How do we have a light-skinned brother with a goddamn perm?
Again, this man has hair like Richie Valens.
Light-skin-esque.
Was Mad Dog also drinking because he knew that it wasn't his son?
That's where we're going with it.
Oh.
So who did Gloria mess around with to get to birth Jason? So then we was like, well, she messed around with Forrest.
Because he came to visit
The brother from the platoon.
Mm-hmm.
They had a relationship.
Not a relationship. It was a fucking ship.
So then Jason comes out of that.
Literally.
Right. He talked like his pops.
Very much so.
So,
but I mean, that falls in because Forrest had a son that he didn't know about who acted and spoke just like him at the end of the movie. So
or slanging dick. Slanging, not
in the community.
In the community.
Not protecting the Jimmy. Probably got
Protect your Jimmy.
Protect your Jimmy.
He was about to go in on Jenna.
He did go in on Jenny. Shit.
After she told him, hey, I got that.
I got the package.
I got the monster AIDS.
You're done.
Like a house in Virginia and shit.
Nah, that box is a house of 1,000 corpses, nigga. Like, there's a lot of soldiers that died in there.
War wounds. War wounds.
War wounds.
Write that down.
The war wounds. So Jason is Forrest's son.
Correct.
So that was my MEME-spiracy theory, tying in the movies and stuff that you may have missed, not paying attention. So close us out.
What do we have left? My MEME-spiracy theory that Jason is a pervy old man and Lyric is a young woman just trying to work and go to school. So mind you, this hairy ass dude shows up or meets her driving her brother's truck, says it's her brother's truck, and she's here to purchase a TV for the family.
A tie-bye.
For the family.
Mm-hmm.
Not just for her. She doesn't live alone. It's for her family. He's staring at that prepubescent ass so hard that he doesn't even strap the TV down.
And then strap up later.
The strap was never used.
So
he never had a gun.
He had used the strap since.
Oh fuck. So he
strapless in the streets.
He summons all the spirits of Mad Dog to help find Lyric. He finds her. This is it. Shout out to Mike Jiggy.
That was Mad Dog. Like,
this is it.
Or
like this, no, that's Mad Dog saying, "This is it. This is where this bitch gonna be."
Or tying into what you were saying about Marty, giving up.
This is it. Triple Aunt Andre.
You're not moving up.
This is it, nigga.
Say 3 words. So many different meanings.
So,
and then you worked at Elmo's. Shit is always a joke. You always
not just Elmo's, but that's some kid shit.
Yeah, tickle me.
Whoa. No.
I'm talking about Elmo. Tickle me, Elmo.
But so, you work at Elmo's.
Your life is a joke.
Code word for some kid shit. You.
Yeah, you ain't moving away from here either.
You ain't going nowhere.
And your mama work at Frenchie's. Used to. He used to work at Frenchie's.
Oh damn!
I bet you want some french fries now.
For fries.
I thought about something.
What?
So was Jada low key throwing shots at Jason? To I'm in Paris. Where's Paris at?
France.
Frenchies.
Ah!
I lost a job. Get off my train.
Your mom's poor. Because that's what kids do, is they make nursery rhymes and tease you when your parents are poor. So he walks in there like, this is it. And she's like, I caught my first fucking period. She don't know no better. She ready to go. Her prepubescent boobs are aching.
They're now a double A instead of a triple.
Instead of just a single.
The long one, they're not inverted anymore.
Her nipples are out. They're protruding. But okay, so he stalks this young girl outside to find her waiting on her bus. Instead of letting her get on her fucking bus.
Oh.
I got you.
Bus?
I got you. I got you. But so
I didn't think light would affect me.
Wake up.
But I lay back down, thinking I would chill till the time came around, and he did. But a little too long, because when I woke up, man, the bus was gone. I almost broke my neck trying to get out the door until I chased the bus till my feet were sore. On the train, I couldn't catch up. I guess it must have been a day for me to have bad luck. But my book bag busted, scuffed up my sneakers. Now I'm really disgusted. And when I got to school, it was the same old thing. Stepped in the class and the school bell rang. It was nothing I could do. I tried to explain, but the teacher treated me like I was playing a game. You lose, you lose. The game was no win. I learned that never was a bust again.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm sorry. A quick song breakdown. He told that whole song, and what was the end result?
He still was late.
And he was like, "Hey, you lose."
The game was a no-win.
And then you just go sit your
Michael
down.
Jackson, but you can't win.
Is that why the school bus driver was a zombie?
These are very true.
Go back to your story. Sorry about that.
Nigga, I forgot. Where was I? Hey, this is what brainstorming sessions is like with him.
Bring out random names.
I just said, oh, you went to the whole goddamn verse.
You missed the bus.
Because I knew where you were. Nobody knew but me.
But you were talking about her prepubescent inverted.
Come on, say it.
The school bus. She missed the bus. She didn't miss the bus.
No, she
got
was
waiting for the bus.
Right. So he was trying to block her from getting on the school bus. That's a crime. Then she gets off the school bus on her block. He creeping
on the back street OD.
rides beside her, and then says some of the most creepy shit a man has ever said to a child before.
I sell Thai boys.
You don't.
It sound like Bill Clinton.
I just want to be wherever you at. You don't even. I don't even have to speak to you.
So why was it okay when Michael Jackson said it?
I want to be where.
But when Jason said it, it's creepy.
Because
Michael was a child.
Because Michael was a child singing to another child. That was a grown ass man.
Okay, how's the child gonna get to wherever that person is?
A parent's gonna drive him.
Michael obviously was just talking. I don't know about that life.
Exactly. There's the problem.
He's about to do life.
Trying to be about that.
For fucking with that little girl.
Trying to be in her life.
So, and here's how you know that she was a little girl. She invited him to a bridge. Once he climbed up that bridge, what did she ask him? Where do you think that bus is going?
What the fuck?
Is your dad Forrest?
My dad Forrest too.
Oh, John Jacob Jingleheimer over here.
You my sister.
But
Lonzo, my brother.
What do kids want to know? Where buses are going, where trains are going, where planes are going.
The next car that's coming down the street is
that's
mine.
my car. Kids like to play games like that. This is a child.
Okay.
You're emotionally taking advantage of a child who obviously has no one who cares about her. Her brother is a drug dealer. Her best friend fucks her brother. So
he don't sell drugs. That's petty. He's a bank robber.
He's a bank robber.
He
My
really
bad, Lonzo.
With your broke
You're
ass.
so much better.
Get your broke ass though.
But
Fuck
your
out
best
my
friend,
face.
your best friend is your brother's girlfriend. So technically,
She's obviously one of those chicks that can't hang around nobody else because she feels like she's better than everyone else.
and not only that, so you're waiting on a grown man to take you somewhere. You got a fucking job. Buy the bus ticket yourself, unless you're a minor and you can't buy a bus ticket yourself.
But then you need a guardian, don't
You
you?
need a guardian. So therefore, you get an older boyfriend.
So you look for the guy with the hero complex, and then you get him to guard your body.
Yep, because
like
how after 5 days of knowing each other, you look at that man and you say, I need you.
And I want to move out of state with
Now, not out of state, nigga. We just going to Dallas.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking they
We going up to. We're taking that bus up the street.
So what we're saying here is this is another movie where a woman manipulates a man to make you think that.
But a man that wanted to be manipulated by that child.
Okay, if I want to be killed by someone and I get killed by someone, would that person still suffer the consequences of killing me?
It's called an assisted suicide.
Would that person still suffer the consequences depending on what state?
Depending.
Okay.
It depends.
Okay, so well, in my state of being, that shit ain't right. You manipulate somebody, it's wrong.
Right.
Even if you want to be manipulated, manipulation is wrong.
It ain't right. What movie is that? That's
Menace to
Menace
Society.
2.
No.
We'll do that shit
Go
another
ahead
time.
and
It
do
ain't
shit
right.
another time.
It ain't
Do
right.
that shit another time, and then he got killed.
He got shot.
Oh, dog lived.
Everybody died.
Was that it?
That was it. I can't go no more because y'all done ruined my whole thought process. Yeah, y'all done ruined my whole thought process.
Well, this concludes season 7, Soundtrack to Life, meme number 82, MEMEFYING Jason's lyric.
I want to say before you finish this,
Go ahead.
I am proud of you guys. We went with this whole movie without mentioning Terrence Howard.
Man.
Never mind.
I was waiting for that the whole time.
You know who else we didn't mention?
Who?
Flex. And that deserves the congratulations.
Excellent job, guys.
It's back.
It never left. It's been there. I haven't erased it or replaced it. So this is meme number 82, MEMEFYING Jason's lyric. Hashtag you let H-Time die. Hashtag goof ass accent. Hashtag I sell TVs. Hashtag what was that? 4 times a charm. You never, what do you say? You remembered the why. Hashtag yeah, you said that.
Hashtag black men divided.
Hashtag simping at his finest. Hashtag fuck gym hats.
Protect your Jimmy.
Hashtag protect your Jimmy. Protect your Jimmy. I forgot all the ones. I didn't write that
I mean,
stuff
we
down.
just started coming up with them.
Off top. So we went through our memories like this to be. We memeified the soundtrack in the movie, and we did our MEME-spiracy Theories. So join us next week for meme number 83, MEMEfying Boomerang, where we'll memify the 1992 American romantic comedy film directed by Reginald Hudlin, who also directed House Party fame. The film stars Edie Murpici, Robin Givens, Halle Berry, David Allen Greer, Martin Lawrence, Grace Jones, Eartha Kitt, and Chris Rock. So tune in next week for that show.
Thank you.
So where you can find us? You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Stitcher, and all podcast platforms. You're only getting season 7 and up on those platforms. If you want seasons 1 through 6, you have to go through the Patreon page at www.patreon.com/theMEMEpodcast. So donate, support, and become a meme or a meme-burr. In closing,
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Everything is everything, and everything is what is. It is what it is till it ain't. And stop being a fucking nice guy.
yeah.
Stop with the hero complex, guys.
And I end by saying, this is the MEME podcast. When it comes to black entertainment, we reign supreme. All facts We clout chasing, keeping up, and about waking people up. We honor both. Pull up, or if you got a problem with that, pull up if you want that smoke. And it'll be that way until I say cease. We out of here. Peace.
You're now listening to MEME. 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 You're now listening to MEME. Yeah, yeah.